Ghosts come out to socialize. As the moon flames high on the dead oak trees, groups arrive for the midnight spree. Creepy creeps with leery eyes start to shriek and harmonize. Then bring ghosts come out to socialize. When you hear the bell of a requiem bell, we're cooking where spirits dwell. Restless bones eat theory eyes. Rise as spirits of every side. Creepy ghosts come out to socialize.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. The carriage that will carry you into the moldering sanctum of the spirit world will accommodate you and one or two loved ones. Kindly watch your step as you board. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please.
When the crypt goes creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for swing and wake. Happy haunts materialize, and begin to vocalize. Grim ghosts come out to socialize. Now close your eyes and don't try to hide. For a silly spook, place it by your side. Shroud in your blackest eyes. They pretend to terrorize. Grim ghosts come out to socialize. As the moon flames high on the dead oak trees, spooks arrive for the midnight spree. Creepy creeps with leery eyes start to shriek and harmonize. Then bring ghosts come out to socialize. When you hear the bell of a requiem bell, we're cooking where spirits dwell. Restless bones eat theory eyes. Rise as spirits of every side. Bring ghosts come out to socialize.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle. It's dramatically new, made possible only through years of research, inventions, and innovation.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this, your voice comes out sounding like this.
that marshal on our trail?
It don't matter now who did. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to get out of here fast.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Game Night Classics. Another Tuesday, another episode of Classic Quiz Shows on Tuesday, the 3rd of November. I hope you're all keeping well and fabulous. I've gone back to hoodie mode. We turned the heating on for the first time last night. It was an enormously exciting moment, and as proof of how much I don't like the heating going on until it's absolutely necessary, we turned Dylan's heater on in his bedroom, and then after about 5 minutes he said, can we turn it off because the smell was awful, because they're sort of panel heats against the wall, and where they'd not been on for sort of 9 months or more, there's a smell of burning dust coming off them, so we turned that off. I was too hot. This was not my idea to have the heating on. I will admit that it was way too hot. So we're not putting them on again now. The next come back on in January. That will be the thing. And yes, happy election day to our American friends out there. No matter who you vote, I'm not going to make this political because this is, as it were, not my fight. It's not my country, and it's not the platform on which to espouse political point of view, but what I will bang the drum of is democracy itself. So no matter who you're going to vote for, please make sure you do vote if you haven't done so already. No, Dylan, no, we don't do that. I've just said that we don't make political points. You get the 11-year-old to be non-partisan. I'm trying to be non-partisan, and I wouldn't disparage anybody directly or personally for their voting preference, but I will bang the drum of democracy itself, so make sure you do go and vote. It's quite an important one. And here ends the lesson. Here ends the sermon on democracy. We are playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening, which will be very exciting. We've got 3 question packs lined up, one from Lingo Maniac, one from Cetra, and one from 8 Minky. As usual, 8 Minky and Panda are my proofers, and I'm very grateful to them and to our 3 question writers. Now, I'm going to say this now, I'll do a plug at the beginning, and I'll probably do one later on. We are starting to run a little bit low on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question pack. So if you've written one in the past, and it was maybe an early finish, if there was only a handful of questions that got seen, then you can resubmit most of that stack, just replacing the ones. Or if you'd like to write an entirely new one, we could do with a few more ready for next month. So if that is you, do pop over to the Discord, download the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire app, and you will be able to download the app to write your own questions that you can send them to either me, Panda, or Ape. As usual with this game, I do not see the questions in advance, so I'm doubly grateful to Ape and Panda for taking the time to go through diligently and not only make sure the questions are all fact-checked and everything's above board in terms of SPAG, but also to vet the difficulty of them so you have a bit of an idea of how tricky you think it's going to be. There's a handful that need proofing. I think there's about 4 still left in the pack that need proofing. Proofers tend to look at them on the week before and get me 3 or 4 ready. So, but I have just got the 3 tonight. So that should be plenty though, and I'm looking forward to playing with you all. And who have we got? We've got an egg fried cheese, a score count, a Cetra, Aspie, Car the 7th, Matt the Ref, Inistra Husker, Rubik's, Cola, Kazvez, Tipster, Lupine, Serial Quizzer, Jay Turner, Pingin, Puzzle Dan, Shadowmain, DC Simmons, Hodders, 8 Minky, Towboy, Samster, and Lingo Maniac. Anyone else who is lurking in the chat, you're very, very welcome here. Lovely to have you here this Tuesday evening. What's happening in the chat? I think I have one that needs to be... Oh, that's from Kaios. I saw that one. Welcome to you all. Lovely to have you here. Now, Topper Gaming, hello, good evening to you as well. If you would like to come and play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight in the hot seat, you do need to be a member of the Discord, and you need to have a microphone, which you can go and join all that over there. I'm just going to turn the Discord audio on now and undeafen myself in... Discord before I forget, but you need to have a microphone and you need to have access to the Discord. If you want to come play in the hot seat. If you don't have a microphone or you don't want to be in the hot seat, that's fine. You can just ignore the fastest finger round, but you can still join the lobby and play along from home. Of course, it's a timed game. If you're playing at home, you get 15 seconds per question. But if that is you and you want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening, the first thing you'll need to do will be to join the lobby. If I go to the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire screen, and for that you'll need the lobby code, which is RFNG. Do punch it in, And if you're playing this in the lobby game, then this game is conducted entirely in whispers in the lobby game, apart from the Ask the Audience part of the game. I'm just going to top up my glass of wine because it's running a bit low, and I want to make sure I'm prepared for the rest of the evening, so hold fire. We've got Hardy's Crest Shiraz tonight, which is quite nice, quite drinkable. The first question pack we're playing tonight, I probably should have told you that before everyone started coming to join the lobby, really, shouldn't I? Let me just twiddle with that. Question pack number 1 is going to be from Cetra. This is Cetra's question pack. Oh, I've lost my headphones. I can't hear anything now. That's not going to be good. Cetra's question pack. This has been rated a 7 out of 10 difficulty. 7 out of 10. So that is what you are going to be up against. Reminder, if you haven't got a microphone or for whatever reason you don't want to come into the hot seat, then you don't need to worry about Fastest Finger. But if you do, Fastest Finger will be the first game and it will be whispered to the bot, Persephone's Twitch bot. RNG that bad. RFNG. That's good. Yeah, if you've got no microphone topper, just ignore the Fastest Finger and you can just play in the lobby game and that'll be fine. Have some vape. Have some vape. Hello, Clive. Welcome to the stream. Didn't see you. It's the first time you've typed. Was presumably to enter the lobby code, so I didn't say hello. Hello. Right, I'll give you a couple more seconds. Well, that's the end of the loop. That seems like a good a place as any to stop. So, we've got 19 people in the lobby. 20 people in the lobby. Welcome, Applecast. Welcome to the game. I'll just give you a couple more seconds just in case people are still joining. It's only 8:10, so radio frequency not good. Could be. So yes, this is Cetra's question pack. So Cetra, you are on the exclusion list along with Car, Keshi and Clive, who obviously had their go on the season opener last week. Yeah. I'll count it back from 5 and then we'll lock the lobby with 20 people in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel success. Let's lock the lobby. And welcome to the game. Clive of Legend, Aspie a Dog, Innis C, Cetra 4271, who wrote the question pack rated as 7 difficulty, GM Rubik's Car the 7th, Toadboy123, Serial Quizzer, Drahuska, and DC Simmons, Tipster, and Calzvez1, and thank you for that subscription, Blockworker. Puzzle Dan, Samster, Shadowmane PX41, Cola, 8 Minky, Matt the Ref, Topper1 Gaming, and Applecast 12. You are all in the lobby, ready to play. Who wants to be a millionaire tonight? Thank you for the 4-month subscription, and indeed to Rubik's for the 6-month subscription as well. Many thanks to both of you. And there was another one who continued with... It's gone so far up the chat now, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But someone continued on with a gifted sub, so thank you very much to you for that. Right, who wants to be a millionaire? Let's go to Fastest Finger first. Is it that button? No, it's just that button. So, Fastest Finger first, you'll get a question and then you need to whisper as a single string of characters as a single message to Persephone's Twitch bot. The order of the answers, A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, B, A, C, D, whatever you think it is. You'll have 20 seconds and whoever is fastest will be next into the hot seat. A reminder, if you haven't got a microphone or you don't want to play in the hot seat, if you just want to play in the lobby, just ignore this part of the game. You'll still be in the lobby game for when we play in a little while. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Good luck. Oh, and as ever, when the question is live in the chat and the bot says you may answer now, the question is live. Don't wait for the screen to show it in case you've got a bit of latency. Good luck to all of you. Here comes the first question tonight. Put these types of pasta in alphabetical order. Rigatoni, linguine, penne, farfalle. Hopefully relatively straightforward, if we're not confused by the Fastest Finger letters themselves. Let's find out first of all what the correct order was. So first back in the alphabet is farfalle, obviously beginning with F. Then you've got linguine beginning with L. From there you've got penne beginning with P. and then up to Rigatoni, beginning with R. DBCA is what you needed to whisper to the bot. Let's let you up, find out who got that right and who was right at the fastest time. If you go green, it means you were right. If you stay black, it means you were wrong. If you go orange, it means you're on the exclusion list, either because you've already played or you wrote the question pack, but you got it right. That was the right order. Let's have a look at the fastest times. All of these were right. Not all of them. Who was fastest? Samster in 6.45 seconds. Well done, Samster. Curiously enough, Clive and Carr are actually number 1 and 2, but having already played on the last game, they forego their opportunity into the hot seat in favour of you, Samster. Congratulations. Make your way towards the vocal room and you'll be sound tested in the green room by Egg, and then you can be brought into the main game. But yeah, both Carr and Clive were faster. That's the way of it. Be quick on those buttons, very quick. But yes, lots of people getting that right, which is encouraging to see. We've got a Samster with us. Good evening, Samster.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. And you?
Yeah, not bad.
How's lockdown 2 going?
As good as the first one went.
Good as the first one. Are you?
I'll leave it at that.
Are you sort of working from home? Are you studying from home? I'm not quite sure what it is you.
I graduated recently and I'm currently unemployed, so
Okay.
just sort of riding out lockdown and then looking for a job afterwards.
It's not a great time to graduate and go into the job market.
It's not. No, it really isn't.
Well, my heart goes out to you, but thank you for joining us all the same here. Now, what's your history with this game, Samster? I'm just going to bring up the leaderboard, see if you can
I don't
remember.
think I've ever played.
Have you never played?
Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever been in the hot seat.
Wow, so a first time here.
Either I've been too slow or, just haven't made it.
You've written you actually wrote the last question pack, the one that Carr played, that Carr got to £250,000 on that last question pack, which was written by you. I know you've written a few.
Yes.
Certainly that one, and you've written another one that DMM got 64,000 on. Probably a couple of others if I were to... Oh, yes, you wrote the very first one on the 19th of May that Toad Boy got to £1,000 on as well. So you've written 3, but never in the hot seat. So it seems you can dish it out, but can you take it?
Exactly. I'm looking forward to finding out. Yeah.
Me too. Well, it's Cetra's question pack you're going to be playing up against. It's been rated a 7 difficulty by Ape and Panda.
Okay.
First thing we need to do is just confirm it's you, me, and the computer, and there's no helps, no earpieces or anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
Good stuff. Next thing will be to nominate 3 phone of friends, people you'll be able to call upon in the event you get stuck.
I know he said he's 4 beers down, but can I ask Ape? Is that right?
I can check to see if Ape has proofed this, then no.
Okay, of course, yeah.
But if Panda... No, Ape proofed this one, so unfortunately not.
Okay, I'll go down the players list. I'll take Clive, Colo, and Carr, if that's okay with those guys.
Clive, Colo, and Carr, assuming you've all got mic access, you don't need to self-isolate or quarantine for it, but if you can be on standby just in case you get called up to be a phone a friend, that would be most helpful. Just waiting to see if it's Cola confirming in chat. If Cola, if you can confirm. We'll wait for Cola to confirm. Yep, Cola's all good. Fantastic. Right, so I haven't seen these questions, let alone the answers, so you've got an Ask the Host as well. Let me press that... No, it's not the fastest finger button, it's that button. And then we go to the money tree. There we go. So, 15 questions, 4 brand new lifelines in case you get stuck. You can 50-50, phone one of your nominated friends, ask the Twitch audience, or indeed you can ask me if you are so inclined. 15 questions, £1 million. For the first time in the hot seat, he can dish it out, but can he take it? Samster, are you ready to play?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay, a final reminder for the Twitch audience. If you're playing along at home, if you're in the lobby, A, B, C, or D to the bot, not in public chat. It won't be processed and it may be deleted by a moderator. You'll have 15 seconds from when the question is asked in the chat, and when the bot says time is up, time's up. If you don't know and you want to walk away, just leave it blank and you will automatically be walked away from the question. Right, Samster, best of luck. Here comes question number 1. It's worth £100. Complete the name of the fantasy film franchise How to Train Your... what? Dolphin. Dragon. Leprechaun. Penguin.
They all sound like they'd be worth watching, but I think it's Dragon. B.
Dragon, absolutely the right answer. You've won £100. Which button do I press? Do I press the Q button? Yes. I've played this game for a month, I can't remember my hotkeys. Yes, right answer, you've won £100. No drama there. Over in the lobby, Aspie, Rubik's, Towboy, Cola, maybe not quick enough off the buzzer, walking away with nothing, everybody else getting that one right. Let's go on to question number 2. Which file contains information about other files in a directory or archive of computer software? Fight me. Touch me. Read me. Pardon me.
Okay, so I was worried until I saw the options, and I think that gives it away a bit. I'd like to go for C, final answer.
So the right answer is just won £200. Yes, the README file. The README file. Directory or archive. Touch F. Touching is good, according to score count. Over in the lobby, Kazfez getting that one wrong, dropping back down to 0. 8 Minky walking away with £100. A very happy Ape indeed. Let's go on question number 3. It's worth £300. In which of these games are the opponents not divided by a net? Tennis. Volleyball. Baseball. Badminton.
Who's the net?
Who's a net?
It was a bad joke. Don't worry about it. I think I'm going to have to go with C, baseball, I think.
The right answer.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've locked you in before you said final answer. I don't have to accept final answer on the first 5. The right answer is just won £300.
Thanks, Toad.
Toad enjoyed this. I must say, I didn't actually hear what you said, is what it was, rather than not getting it. But there we go. Over in the lobby, no drama there. Everyone who was in is still in now. Let's go on to question number 4. It's worth £500. Yes, straight over my head, Matt. What is the last name of Willy, a character from Roald Dahl's novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Whacker. Whiskey. Willy. Wonka.
I don't think it's Willy Willy. I think I'm going to have to go with D, Willy Wonka.
So right answer, you just won £500. It'd be an interesting book, wouldn't it? Willy and the Chocolate Factory.
It really would.
Willy the Chocolate Factory. It sort of rhymes if you think about it a little bit. No one in the lobby getting that one wrong. Everyone fine and dandy so far. Right, Samson, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. Sure you won't. You've still got all 4 lifelines if you need to use them. Question number 5 will guarantee you £1,000. Have a look at this. Which of these is a painting by Grant Wood that became iconic in 20th century art? Russian Renaissance, Mexican Baroque, Italian Modernism, American Gothic.
Yeah, if I'm thinking of the right one, it's the one with the 2 people and he's holding a pitchfork. It's American Gothic, final answer.
Right answer, you just won £1,000. Well played! And yes, it is that one there in front of the house with the pitchfork, American Gothic. I think that came up as a Google that question not a million years ago, and I think Clive buzzed in and got it right. So, yes, good painting. No drama so far, Samster. You're up to £1,000. That's guaranteed now. No matter what else happens, you will walk away with that amount of money on the leaderboard. I'm sure there's much more to be won, though. 10 away from $1 million, still with all 4 lifelines intact. Over in the lobby, DC Simmons and Puzzle Dan choosing to walk away on that one, take the high road and walk away with £500. But at the first milestone, Clive in his Cetra car, Serial Quizzer Drahuska, Tipster, Charmaine, Matt, Topper and Apple Cars are all still in play. Right, question number 6 is worth it's not worth a guarantee, but is worth £2,000 if you give me a right answer. It's not guaranteed, but you might as well play this one because there is nothing to lose on this question. Have a look. Question number 6, let me know what you'd like to do. Traditionally, in the UK, the 80th wedding anniversary is named after which tree? Hornbeam, birch, oak, pine.
Actually, I don't really know. I've got a gut instinct, but it's more through logic than actual reasoning as such. I think I'll have the 50-50, please.
Okay, sure. Computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Samster just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. B or C, birch or oak?
I was thinking oak made sense because it's known for being a sturdy, solid tree. I think it's quite expensive wood. Birch just kind of seems like it doesn't fit. So I don't actually know, but I'm going to risk it and go C, oak, please. Final answer.
So right answer, you just want £2,000. Good risk. It's good strategic use of the 50-50 there. And yeah, solid logic. No drama. You took the 50-50, but you've still got 3 lifelines left. Phone a friend, ask the audience, ask the host. Over in the lobby, not quite the same story. Innes, MacDaref and Top are all walking away with the £1,000 there, not even going to take a punt on it. Drahuska did take a punt, but punted on the wrong answer for 1,000. We've still got Clive, Cetra, who wrote the question pack, of course, Carr, Serial Quizzer, Tipster, Shadowmane and Apple Cars still in the game. Question number 7 is worth £4,000. Money starts to get a little bit steeper now. £4,000 if you can give me a right answer. Have a look at this, Samster. Which river begins on the confluence of Maranon and Ucayali rivers? Congo, Amur, Amazon, Ganges.
Tempted by Amazon. Doesn't sound very Indian. Could be the Congo. I'm struggling here. I think I'm going to have to ask the audience, please. I'm not 100%.
Okay, audience, on your keypads or typing, this can go either into the public chat or to the Whisper bot. If you're playing in the lobby and you have already answered, you must answer again for your vote to be counted in this survey. Let's see if we can get Samster up to £4,000. This is the question. Don't answer until the bot says now. Which river begins on the confluence of Maranon and Ucayali rivers? A is Congo, B is Amur, C is Amazon, D is Ganges. Either into the chat or to the bot. A, B, C or D. All vote now. Uh, 14% think the Congo. Nobody thinks the Amur. 82% thinking the Amazon, which was your inclination as well. 5% the Ganges. I didn't clock how many people voted in that, unfortunately, but there were quite a few that came in. Might be a bit of confirmation bias because you mentioned the Amazon.
Yeah,
might be that, or it might be that they don't know. But 82% is quite a big number. Does that help at all?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Let's go for C, Amazon, please. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £4,000. Yes. I haven't got any fact nuggets about that because that was completely alien to me. I wouldn't have had a Scooby-Doo. I would have looked at the word and seen the accent over the A or the O and thought, is it Spanish? And then drawn a blank from there. Over in the audience, Tipster attempting and getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000, leaving Clive, Cetra, Carr, Serial Quizzer, Shadowmane and Apple Cars in the lobby game. As for you, Samster, you are up to £4,000. You're now 3 away from that next milestone of 32, 8 away from a million. You've got 2 lifelines left if you need to use them. Phone a friend and ask the host. Question number 8 is worth £8,000 if you can give me a right answer to this. Which English county has the White Cliffs of Dover? Kent, Surrey, Norfolk, Cheshire.
Okay, I'm a lot happier about this one. I'm fairly confident Dover is in Kent. Never been there, but I would like to go. Yeah, Kent. Final answer, please.
You've just won £8,000. Well played.
I'm going to have to use a lifeline on one. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, the White Cliffs of Dover are indeed in Kent. I wasn't sure because actually I recall going to a friend's wedding, which was in Surrey, which is the next county over from me. So I'm in West Sussex. You've got West Sussex, East Sussex, and if you go up a bit, you've got Surrey. And I wasn't sure because I remember when we went to France, we passed the cliffs, and I thought, are we in Surrey? But I guess I was in Kent. Over in the lobby, Charlemagne attempting getting that one wrong, dropping back down to 1,000. Apple Cars choosing to walk away with 4,000. That leaves Clive Carr, Serial Quizzer, and the Question Writer, etc. still in play. Samson, you're doing well. We're up to £8,000. 2 away from 32,000. 2 lifelines still available. Phone a friend and ask the host. Question number 9, if you give me a right answer, is worth £16,000. And yeah, we'll put you within spitting distance of that next big milestone. Matt's telling me, woo, sorry. Indeed, Matt, woo, sorry. Have a look at this, Samsa. It's worth £16,000. Which country is famous for Tokaji wines? Germany, Hungary, Poland, France.
I was going to say it doesn't sound very French, but it doesn't really sound very any of them, if I'm being honest. I think I'm going to have to try and ask the host. I'm sorry if that puts you in an awkward position, but...
You want to ask me?
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Okay, here's what I think. This awkward thing where I put myself out as this wine connoisseur, and that's 2 wine questions I've now been asked as asked the host. And I'm drinking wine tonight.
There's a Tokaji wine.
Tokaji. It's not a Tokaji wine, it's a Shiraz, I'm afraid. I honestly don't know, mate.
No.
I'm really sorry. And before they came up, I thought it was it might be Japanese or Korean or something.
Yeah.
Based on the answers that are there, I am... Don't say ask an alcoholic, Matt. Let's not make jokes about that. Before the answers came up, I was inclined to say somewhere over in sort of Eastern Asia. Based on what's there, I, like you, don't think that it is France. And I don't think that it's Germany.
Yeah.
One of those sort of more Eastern European countries, Hungary or Poland. Out of the 2, I'd be more... If I was going to take a punt on it, I would be more inclined to go with Hungary.
Yeah, I think I'm more known for wines, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Poland... I mean, I don't know if they do have wine. I mean, it's not a particularly warm country all year round. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's necessarily a great wine growing region. Maybe that is something that is a Tokaji wine. I've been to Poland a couple of times. I don't remember seeing anything to that end. It does sound like something that is maybe that more... It's not the Baltics. No, Baltics are... Is Hungary in the Baltics? I'm showing my ignorance now.
I don't think so. I'm not good at geography. It's not my strong point.
The one out of there that feels like, just in terms of looking at the word, feels like it could be the most logical. I would say Hungary, but I don't know. It is a bit of a sort of logical, educated guess. That's all I've got for it, I'm afraid. And so, that would be my final answer.
No worries. That was sort of the logic I was going with. Certainly didn't sound French, probably not German. And I don't think, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think any of my phoner friends would specifically know it. They'd probably be just taking an educated guess like you were. So, let's take a stab at Hungary. B, final answer.
Okay, because you have asked me, I don't get anything in my log. Computer, can you please reveal what's the correct answer? Lives to fight another day. Hungary it is. Oh, good man. Good logic. Well played there. Yes, B, the right answer to Tokaji wines from Hungary. And I must make it my goal to try some now. And the 100% continues, as Matt is telling me. Samso, well played. You're up to £16,000 now. You've still got that 1 lifeline left. You can phone a friend. Question number 10 is worth a guaranteed £32,000 if you can give me a right answer. But of course, you lose 15 if you give me a wrong answer. Over in the lobby, everyone who was still there, still alive. 4 players left,
wow.
Clive, Cetra, Car, and Serial Quizzer, all still battling it out alongside you. Have a look at this. It's question number 10 of a possible 15. In the 90s, Hitachi created a series of ATMs that performed what feature before dispensing the money? Scanning the bills, wetting the bills, heating the bills, cooling the bills.
I just don't understand. I don't see any of those would be useful, really. I guess scanning the bills maybe to check that they're not counterfeit, or cooling them. I don't know. I suppose if they heated them, it might sort of, if they're wet, it might help them read better. So I think I have to phone a friend here. I'm just trying to think which one I want to pick.
Clive, Cola, or Car, if memory serves.
Yeah. Let's try Clive, see if he's got any weird logic going on here that he can figure it out. 'Cause I'm at a loss here, I really am.
Okay, we'll call Clive up, we'll get him on the line, and we'll see if he can offer any insights to this question. Clive? Clive? Hello? This is a really bad line.
Is it? Oh,
Ah, there we go. You're coming through loud and clear. Clive, it's Royal Flush from Who to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Oh, lovely to speak to you.
Lovely to speak to you as well. We've got Samster here. He's doing rather well. He's up to £16,000, but he needs your help with the next question, which would guarantee him £32,000. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them is worth a guaranteed £32,000. All right.
Okay.
Good stuff. Right, Samster, lots of luck. Your time starts now.
In the 90s, Hitachi created a series of ATMs that performed what feature before dispensing the money? A. Scanning the bills, B. Wetting the bills, C. Heating the bills, or D. Cooling the bills?
I'm sorry. I could give you an answer, but it would be 100% a guess. I've never heard this before.
Yeah, I've just thought it might be one of them weird facts that you knew, but no.
Yeah, no.
Any idea at all? Any guess? Only?
Heating sounded convenient, maybe nice in the winter, but
Yeah,
that
okay.
was just, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
dear.
it's a tough question. It's kind of what I expected.
the question now then, you are out of lifelines. Do you want to take a punt for a guaranteed 32, risking 15, or do you want to call it quits at question 10?
I think I'm going to have to go for it. It's just a question of what. I'm leaning towards A or C, because A would probably be maybe for counterfeiting reasons. C, like Clive said, maybe keeping them warm. Might even be drying them out or sterilising them. A or C? Yeah, I'm going to go with C. I'm going to risk it.
Heating the bills.
Yeah, final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah. With no confidence whatsoever, but yes.
Final answer C.
Yeah.
Samster,
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you're going to have to stay and talk to me for a bit longer. It's the right answer. You've just won £32,000. What a guess. Good man. Superb effort. A fantastic punt there. And you have guaranteed yourself £32,000. You have burnt all your lifelines to get here, but that £32,000 is now guaranteed no matter what happens. Congratulations to you.
Thank you,
on
Clive,
that.
for pushing me that a little bit extra, even though you didn't really have a clue. But yeah, it made sense.
Clive for the nudge over the edge.
Yeah.
Cetra and Serial Quizzer deciding to walk away on that one with £16,000. And Clive's guess in the lobby, which as it turns out it was a guess, was the correct one. Along with Carl the Seventh, who also knew the answer, leaving just Clive and Carl playing alongside you. Now, getting really serious now. Question number 11 is worth £64,000 if you give me a right answer. You've no lifelines left, but you might as well play this. There's nothing to lose here. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Question number 11 of a possible 15. Which star has a similar appearance to the planet Mars and was named accordingly? Antares, Regulus, Arcturus, Mizar.
Now, there's a hint in the question that it's named accordingly, so there's an explanation, but I'm trying to figure out what it is, and I'm not seeing it. I'm just trying to think if I know the roots of any of these words, but I'm struggling there.
Excuse me.
I think it's just going to be a tail punt at this point.
Which star has a similar appearance to the planet Mars and was named accordingly? Antares, Regulus, Arcturus, Mizar. Thank you.
Is it
Thank you for the follow there, Trillion0815. Welcome to the stream.
Mizar kind of sounds like Mars, but is that a trap? I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm just going to have a punt. I know there's going to be something obvious as well that's giving it away, but I'm not seeing it. I'll try C, I think.
Arcturus. Any particular reason? Any particular reason why?
I just think Mizar's too obvious because it begins with an M, and then the rest, I don't know. Just no reason really. Go with C.
Well, there's nothing to lose on this question. You're guaranteed 32. Final answer C, Arcturus.
Yeah, let's take a punt on it.
You had £32,000. You've still got £32,000. It's the wrong answer, Samster. It's A. Antares.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my connection there, I know Regulus Arcturus Black from Harry Potter, and as you said, Mizar sounds a little bit like Mars, maybe. I'm hoping Cetra can give us some derivation, maybe in the chat.
Ape's put it in there.
Oh, is Ape on it? And Aries, the Aries being another name for Mars. Very nice.
I knew there was a trick there somewhere, my brain couldn't see it.
A nice factor. Very good question. And as it happened, one that wiped out the lobby as well. Carr choosing not to have a punt of this, and Clive attempting and getting it wrong, which means we all finish at the same point on £32,000 after question number 11. Beautiful question pack there.
That makes me feel better as well that everyone else is out there after.
Absolutely. So first appearance, £32,000, very respectable, Samson. We'll put you onto the leaderboard. And Cetra, if you would like to resubmit the first 11 questions of your question pack, is it 11? It is 11 because we saw question number 11. Then that would be those last 4 questions can be saved for another day. A great question, Pat. Thank you very much to Cetra for that. And Samsa, very many congratulations to you. Don't go away. We're going to take a very short break while I set up for game number 2. But for now, Samster, £32,000.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you very much to both of you. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Hi there. What a wonderful time for you to drop by. You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to introduce you before they begin. Honestly, we're all just bursting with excitement about this brilliant new performer. We think this one will not only win every award hands down, but it's just going to win the hearts of people all over the country. Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
Welcome back to the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Before the break, we saw Samster walk away with £32,000 after being defeated by Cetra's very well constructed 7 out of 10 difficulty question pack. And if you would like to have your questions featured in this game, you need to pop your way over to the Discord, which is also where you'll need to be if you'd like to be in the game with a microphone, ideally. Well, not ideally, mandatorily. Mandatorily. Pop your way over there, download the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire app, and download the Question Writer app that will allow you to write questions for this game. And if you've written an app in the past and would like to resubmit your question pack, then you can do that. The app will save your work as you go. We're going to go on to game number 2, and this is going to feature 8 Minky's question pack. 8 Minky, a question difficulty of 5 out of 10. So, according to the proofers, a shade on the easier side than the previous game we just had. Topple One Gaming. No, that sounds like the bot has gone to sleep. Looks like she's up. Let me message Alex. Is Alex still in the chat? Alex was here. He's playing Valorant at the moment, so he may or may not still be in the chat. Let me just send him a quick message. Bot being funny. Apparently react. Do nothing. Shrug emoji. I'll look into that Topper Gaming. In the interim, let me give you those roles in the meanwhile. Bot moderation, that's where I want to go. Yes, I see you, Topper. I have to go down. Oh, bloody hell. Never remember how to give roles easily if you've not actually joined. Thank you for the gifted subscription from Samster to Cetra. Cetra, welcome to the family. That sub hype is for you. Welcome to the fam, and thank you very much, Samster, for that. And thank you for the follow, Topple One Gaming. I'm still looking for you. It says you're off.
He's not in the Discord because we can't add roles.
No, he is. He's joined, but he's obviously not there. I have to go to the welcome page to do it. He did join, but he's not got the roles yet. So where are you? Topple One. There you go. Roles. Game streams, development streams, games and releases, Persephone's subjects. There you go, Topper. You should be good now to get access. I sent Alex a message, so hopefully he'll figure out what's going up with the bot. She might just need a reboot. She hasn't been rebooted for a little while. But you've got those roles. You should be able to access the server now. Right, if we're going to play game number 2, maybe I should have opened the lobby while I was doing that. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Oh well, we live and learn. If you'd like to play in game number 2, this is 8 Minky's question pack, 5 out of 10 difficulty. Punch in the code, XSXL. I like that. Extra small, extra large. Quite right, Lingo. So Clive Keshi, Carb 7th, and Samster now on the exclusion list, and of course 8 Minky now as well. What with it being his question pack. XSXL, one size fits all. Do come and make your way into the game. We've got one more pack after this in the shape of Lingo Maniac's question pack, which is a 7.5, so a shade more difficult than Cetra's pack. Lingo, this will also be your last time to play the game tonight, because obviously you won't be able to play the next game. XSXL sounds like my job from Innis. Do you work in data entry, Innis, by any chance? Frowny phrase from Alex. Hopefully he can get the bot restarted. We really need to get the Stephanie Share server up and running, where we can run all the bots from there. That's the plan. That is the plan. That's cool, Lingo. Just watching is good too. Lewis T as well, welcome to the stream. And Ash, Paulister, Yoshi, Blockworker, Applecar, some names I missed earlier on in my welcome. Must come and join us a bit later on. Lovely to have you all here. Welcome to the stream. We're going to wait for the end of the sting, and then we're going to lock the lobby up. Lock the lobby up. ISTU, VWXYZ, 5 letters. 21 in the lobby so far. That's the fastest way of working that out. 21 players. If you'd like your chance in the hot seat against 8 Minky's question pack, you must join the lobby. That is the end of the sting, so we are going to lock the lovely lobby right there. And welcome into Lobby Play, Matt the Ref, Toadboy123, Innis C, and Shadowmane PX41, J Turner 098, and Paulister, Tipster with a 1, and Samster back for more, Lewis T1, Aspie a Dog, Cola, Topper1 Gaming, welcome to the Discord as well, GM Rubik's, Serial Quizzer, DC Simmons, Clive of Legend, Car the 7th, Puzzle Dan, Drahuska, Kazvez1, Applecars 12. You are in the lobby ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So a reminder, if you're not in the Discord or you don't have a microphone or you don't want to come play the hot seat, you just want to play in the lobby, you can just ignore the fastest finger. But if you do want to get into the hot seat, fastest finger first is what you're going to need. 4 answers will come up. You need to put them into the right order and whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot in the order you think is correct. A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, C, A, B, D, whatever you think it is. But make sure you submit it as a single message, not multiple messages to the bot. Otherwise it won't be processed and your answer will be marked as wrong. Fastest finger first. Whoever's fastest will be next to play for £1,000,000 virtual pounds. Fingers on buzzers if you're ready. Here comes the next question. Starting with the earliest, put these musicals in the order they opened on Broadway. Kiss Me Kate, Oklahoma, Guys and Dolls, Showboat. Interesting chat coming up here. It could be a slightly trickier question. Let's have a look at the right order first of all. So furthest back is Showboat, that was D. Then Oklahoma B, followed by Kiss Me Kate A, and most recently C, Guys and Dolls. That was the right order. Let's find out who got it right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Nobody! It happened! Oh, fastest finger question has beaten the lobby. Nobody getting the right answer. Clip-worthy moment if ever there was one. There we go. So we get to do it all over again. I've never had to use this functionality before. God, I hope it works. Let's find out. We're going for another fastest finger. And hopefully we'll get a result from this one. So, we dim the lights again. Fingers on buzzers. A, B, C or D. Once again, whispering it to the bot. Here comes the next question. Put these countries in alphabetical order. A, Liberia. B, Liechtenstein. C, Lesotho. D, Libya. We remember this fastest finger first. Is this something that Toad has snuck into one of his server games? Toad did write about half of the fastest finger questions. I wrote the other half. We may need some more at some point, actually. But see, so it's not just about ordering, it's about memory as well. Let's have a look at the right order first of all. First up, C, Lesotho, which is L-E-S. Then Liberia, L-I-B. Then Libya, L-I-B-Y. L-I-B-E, L-I-B-Y. And then Liechtenstein, L-I-E. That's the right order, C-A-D-B. Let's find out who got this one right and who got it right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Oh, bugger. No, my program is broken. The button... Ah! Oh, for goodness sake. There was me about to do some self-congratulatory. My program works. It works all fine. We've not had to do it. And now it won't do the button. We can do that. We can do that. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No. Oh. Let's nah. Be right back. Let's start that again. Welcome back to the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Before the break, Samster winning £32,000, defeated by Cetra's question pack, getting 7 out of 10. And it's like, nothing happened. We'll do it live. We'll just do a re-recording of it, etc., etc., etc. You know the drill. We're just going to have to do it this way. Come join the lobby if you want to play. IWCP. So we burnt a fastest finger question that we'd seen a couple of nights ago and a fastest finger question that nobody got the right answer to. That seems about fair. ICUP. IWCP. Well, that's the same number that we had before. We're going to the third fastest finger game. I'm going to lock it in about 5 seconds, so if anyone else wants to come and join, do come do it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lock the lobby. Well, fourth fastest finger. The third for this pool of players, which includes Innis C, Clive of Legend, Carl the 7th, GM Rubik's, Portiser, Samster, Aspia Dog, Lewis T, Shadowmane PX41, Topper One Gaming, J Turner 098, Cola Cola, DC Simmons, Toadboy123, Applecast 12, Drahuska, Tipster, Matt the Ref, Serial Quizzer, Kazvez, and Puzzle Dan. We're actually going to work this time. Hopefully, if not everyone gets it wrong on the first time. We'll see. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, let's go to the fastest finger game. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Or maybe it's because I didn't press the lobby code button. I'll look into that. I need to remake this because it's all janky and not very good. Right, fingers on buzzers, A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, whatever it is, to the bot. If you don't want to play in the lobby, you can just ignore this round. Fingers on buzzers, here comes the next question. Put these boxing weights in order from heaviest to lightest. Light heavyweight, middleweight, featherweight, heavyweight. We've got some boxing fans here. We'll see if anybody can manage to get this one right. So, starting with the heaviest. First up is heavyweight, as you might expect. Then going to light heavyweight A, followed by middleweight B, and then the lightest C, featherweight. That was the right order. Let's find out who got it right and who got it right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Oh, there's some green lights. The fastest was Matt the Ref in 6.83 seconds. Well done, mate. Whew, we got there. We got there in the end. Took 3 fastest fingers, but Matt the Ref is going to be next in to play for a virtual £1 million. Again, the fastest player there, the actual fastest player, was the person uneligible for play. Samster 5.65, but Matt the Ref by 0.1 of a second, I hasten to add, just beating Innis by 1 millisecond there. It's nice when that part of the programming works just nicely, which is good. Matt, welcome to the game.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here. How are you keeping?
I'm keeping okay.
Okay, that's a very British response. It's fine. It is. It is okay. Are you? Is your soul prepared for Lockdown 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, not really.
No.
Basically, refereeing has been really, really important to me in terms of physical and mental health the last 9 weeks, and now that's gone.
On for another 4. Well, I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
But
I think a lot of us
it could be worse. It could be worse.
It's always good to focus on the positives in these challenging times. I know church got cancelled as well. It's church got cancelled for Easter when it first happened, and the Pope said, "You know what? This year Jesus stays dead," and this year we're not going to get Advent Sunday. So this year we won't prepare ye the way of the Lord. This year we're just going to. He'll just turn up and we'll all be surprised on Christmas Day, December the 25th. Yes, Jesus is staying in the cave. So
that means we can open up all the doors on the Advent calendar on the 1st then?
I guess so. Maybe. I mean, it's supposed to finish on December the 2nd? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
You could have 2 or 3 chocolates, couldn't you? Technically,
You could have a couple because you're not allowed to open it until Advent officially starts, which is when the church reopens on December. So you could have 3 on December the 3rd, and then all is good.
There we go. That is the official ruling.
You heard it here first, folks. Official ruling on Advent calendars. Well, Matt, it's lovely to have you here. What's your history with this game?
I think I've done all right. I think I've certainly got to 32 on 2 occasions. I think one I took the money and one I bummed out on the 125.
Yes, there was a question stack from me, actually. You bummed out and went back down to £1,000 on question number 9. And then I think there was a very, very early game that you played. I can't remember if you played 2 or 3. Just looking up the leaderboard. So one of the question packs was from me. There was another one from Toad Boy where you got question 11 wrong, walked away with 32. And yeah, that was the very second game. So the second game of this evening as well. So sort of coming full circle there. Matt, of course, it's just you, me, and the computer.
Very much so.
And would you like to nominate 3 people to be your phone of friends in case you get stuck?
Well, I think as he came within 200ths of a second of beating me, is Innes happy to be my phone a friend? I'd like to have
Innes, if you've got voice, you've been nominated for a potential phone a friend, if you can confirm that. Innes says, thank you, but doesn't say yes, they're free. He does. He does have microphones, so Innes can be phone a friend number 1.
Excellent, thank you very much. I'd like Colo in as a second choice.
Colo is number 2.
And I'm just trying to who else is in the chat? Because I've actually switched across to. Do you know what? Let's put him under pressure. Egg.
Mr. Fried Cheese, the floor manager for this evening, working very hard behind the scenes doing all the sound testing, and he's already in the studio with us, so if you do need to phone him up, we'll know he's there. Egg, Colo and Innes, you are the 3 phone of friends. Please make sure you're standing by a computer. You don't need to self-isolate, but if you want to, you may do that. Right, Matt, you know the drill. 15 brand new questions, 4 new lifelines to help you out. You can, if I find the right button to press, 50-50 to take away 2 wrong ones. Phone one of your nominated friends, ask our lovely Twitch audience, or indeed ask me if you are so inclined. This is 8 Minkies, 5 out of 10 difficulty question stack you're playing up against. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I just realised actually I was actually going to ask, instead of ask the host, can I have ask the host's wife?
I need to implement that lifeline, but right now it's not a thing. She's on the bed doing Duolingo. Matt wondered if he could do ask the host's wife instead of ask the host. I told him no thank you, sir. No, I like being asked. It's my thing. No. Don't give her ideas. You can come and loiter. Do you want to come and say hello before we start the next game? Yeah. Mrs. Flush is here, everyone, in her pyjamas.
The First Lady of Twitch.
The First Lady of Twitch, as Matt just called you. Yeah.
Except that I won't do the thing the actual First Lady has done and basically go, hey, F Christmas, because I have to do something. But we're not going to talk about that.
We're not talking politics tonight, we're not allowed to.
But I'm happy to be the First Lady of Twitch. What do I have to do, Matt? What are my official duties?
You have to stand there and look beautiful. and occasionally help me write questions. Anyway,
and hi Dylan as well.
I wrote some questions.
You did. I'm going to talk more about that a bit later on, but we're going to start this game for now.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Matt, good luck. Let's play Matt. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Open the car. Shall I open the car?
Right, this is Matt the Ref, a 36-year-old referee from... Oh no, that's only the TV show they do that, isn't it?
34.
34, sorry, I beg your pardon. I thought you were older than I thought you were. 34. Right, a reminder, if you are going to play along in the lobby at home, A, B, C or D, just the letter to the bot, and once the question is asked by the bot in chat, the question is live, and when the bot says time's up, time's up. If you don't know and you want to walk away, just leave it blank and you'll automatically be walked away. Matt, here comes your first question. It's worth £100. What is placed over a vowel to mark an umlaut? Straight bar. 2 dots. Acute accent. Tilde.
I'm doing the RTFQ, making sure I don't make a complete idiot of myself. I'm not entirely sure, but I do not want to waste a lifeline on question 1. I'm going to go B, 2 dots, final answer.
It's good. She's won £100. Yes, the umlaut are the 2 dots over a word for good. An umlauty sound. Over in the lobby, not a perfect game. Aspie walking away, Serial Quizzer walking away, Puzzle Down walking away, Drahusik and Kazas actually getting that first one wrong, leaving us with 0. Let's go on to question number 2. It's worth £200. Which of these is an informal name for a New Zealander? Kiwi, plum, guava, cherry.
It's kiwi. Final answer.
Good, just got £200. Yes, the Kiwis, the New Zealanders, is a sports ball fan. I'm sure you're familiar with many New Zealander sport, particularly the rugby maybe. No drama in the lobby, everyone's still in getting that one right. Let's go on to question number 3. What is the name of the cafe in Coronation Street?
God.
Keeble's Gordon's, Martin's Aston's, Healy's Austin's, Roy's Rolls. You a Corrie fan?
No.
Oh.
I hate soaps, full stop.
Ah.
I suppose this is supposed to be a 5 out of 10, not a 50 out of 10.
Well, you've got 4 lifelines if you want to use them. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the audience, ask the host. You can have a guess. You can walk away if you really want to with £200.
Cafe would Roy's Rolls. Final answer. I think.
Final answer?
Yeah. You sell bread rolls in a cafe, so I would think Roy's Rolls.
Final answer.
Yeah, final answer.
It's good. You got £300. Yeah, Roy's Rolls, owned by Roy Cropper, I think was his name. Roy's Rolls, as opposed to Rolls Royce, which I've only just this second worked out. Today I learned that to pun on cars. 8 Minky apologises for the apostrophes. He edited it without use of the app, which is very clever of him, to be honest. Whoa! A bit of a blood bath over in the lobby. Clive, Paulissa, Topper, Towboy, Applecars, all getting that one wrong. Cola and DC Simmons choosing to walk away as well, just leaving Innes, Carr, Samster Lewis, Shadowmain, Jay Turner, and Tipster. Well, on we go to question number 4. This is worth £500 if you can give me a right answer. Associated with aviation, what is the last name of famous brothers Wilbur and Orville? Warner, Wright, Grimm, Marx.
It's the Wright brothers. B. Final answer.
It's good. You just won £500. Sorry, I went to press the stream with my left hand, which felt very unnatural, and I thought I don't want to accidentally press the other one, so I'll just be careful. Over in the lobby, Innes, Carr, Samster, Lewis, Shadowmain, Jay Turner, Tips are all still alive. Matt, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. Question 5 guarantees you £1,000. You have still got all 4 lifelines if you would like to use them. Have a look at this. Globally, Disney does not own the highest grossing movie with which of these US movie ratings?
Oh, goodness.
PG-13, G, PG, R.
Oh, goodness. I've got an inkling, but this one I'm going to ask the audience on.
Okay, audience, on your keypads, please. Even if you've already answered in the lobby, you must answer again. And even if you're not playing the game, you may answer and be part of this survey. Let's get Matt up to £1,000. Question is, globally, Disney does not own the highest grossing movie with which of these US movie ratings? PG-13, G, PG, or R? A, B, C, or D? It's worth £1,000. All vote now. Remember, even if you're not playing along at home, you may take part in this poll. Nobody thought A or C. 6% thinking B. 94% think D, R. Quite a large proportion of the audience there, Matt. Does that help at all?
That's the inkling I had, because PG parental guidance. G is general, I would assume, and R I think is restricted. Disney and the various movies that they own the rights to, etc. I would be highly unlikely that they would have a film as restricted, i.e. towards the UK ratings be so either 15 or 18. So yeah, I'm going to go with the audience and my own gut instinct, which was D, R, final answer.
Good, just won £1,000. Yes, no drama there. So yes, PG-13 means it's basically the American equivalent of a 12A. G general, which is your PG in America, PG parental guidance. I imagine it's probably Avengers Endgame and Toy Story 4 are two of them. 8 Minky may be able to furnish us with a few more details on that. Toy Story 4, Incredibles 2 and Star Wars 7. Thank you very much, 8 Minky. I got one of them right. I'm surprised Endgame isn't there. Disney owns Marvel now, don't they? But maybe one of them out-trumped it. That's not a good... I regret that choice of word today of all days. Let's move on rapidly. Lewis T walking away from that one with £500.
Don't worry, that answer's not final and binding.
Innes, Carr, Samster, Shadowmane, Jay Turner and Tipster, you are all still alive in the lobby. Matt, you're guaranteed £1,000 at this point. No matter what else happens, you will leave with at least that amount of virtual pounds. You've still got 3 lifelines, 50-50, phone a friend, ask the host. You're 10 away from $1 million. Now, question number 6 is worth £2,000. You might as well have a go at this. There's nothing to lose here. But have a look. Question number 6. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which of these phrases is associated with a 1956 Nikita Khrushchev speech? We will always love you. We will be there for you. We will rock you. We will bury you.
That's the one thing I wondered when it was going when I saw A coming up and also C, but Vive the burial. D, final answer.
It's good, you just won £2,000. Yes, Nikita Khrushchev, he was the post-Stalin chairman of the Soviet Union or something. I watched The Death of Stalin. It's a very good film, very entertaining film. I wasn't familiar with that speech, I must confess, but you clearly were. Tipster getting that one wrong, leaving us with £1,000, leaving just 5 in the lobby. Innes, Carr, Samster, Shadowmane and Jay Turner. Matt, you still got 3 lifelines there. Question number 7 is worth £4,000. Have a look at this. Which of these toys uses an aluminium powder to draw lines on a screen? Spirograph, Etch-a-Sketch, Colourforms, Light Bright.
Just doing an RTFQ. Yeah, it's. I think certainly I had one of these as a kid. It's an Etch-a-Sketch. B, final answer.
You've just won £4,000. Yes, indeed, the Etch-a-Sketch. I've seen people do amazing artworks, and I had one as a kid as well, but fiddling with those knobs was tricky. Offered without comment. Stop. No, Matt the ref. No, Mrs. Shrub. No.
Oh, nice to see me and Meg's got the same sort of dirty humour.
All of you are terrible, and you're all fired.
Nice one, Megs.
No drama in the lobby there. And up to £4,000, Matt. Still got those 3 lifelines hanging on to 50-50. Phone a friend, ask the host. Question number 8. If you give me a right answer, it's worth £8,000. Though, of course, now you lose 3 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look at this. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which of these reactions to posts did Facebook add to its site in 2020? Wow. Angry. Care. Haha.
Yeah, I think I've seen this question before, not on here, but even so, I know 100% certain it is C, care, final answer.
Absolutely right, you've just won £8,000. I enjoyed the memes that came out around that, because I was seeing people using it, and I was like, I don't know how to use it, because I use Facebook occasionally, and there was a meme that came out that said, but they were all of them deceived. for another reaction was made, which is Sauron standing in front of Mount Doom, throwing the care emoji into Mount Doom. That was very funny. Car and Shadow getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. Innes Sampson and Jay Turner still alive in the lobby. 3 of them up with you here, Matt, and you have still got those 3 lifelines left. Ask the host, phone a friend, 50-50. No drama so far, not since the not since the £1,000 question, really. It's been fairly plain sailing.
5. Oof.
You're doing well. You're doing fine. Question number 9 is worth 16,000. You're now 2 away from that next big milestone of 32 and 7 away from $1 million. Have a look. Question number 9 is worth £16,000. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which of these winners of the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is a toy breed? Josh the Newfoundland, Miss P the Beagle, Kirby the Papillon, CJ the Pointer.
Bloody hell. Right, I haven't got an absolute Scooby-Doo on this one, no pun intended.
I see what you did there. Did you just wink with your mouth?
No. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that sounded. Oh, I thought that was when I said I see what you did there. I thought you winked at me with noise. I was like, no, that's how you wink with.
I think this is one that's going to need 2 lifelines because this is one I'm not sure any of my phone of friends would know, and I'm not sure you would know unless I sort of reduce the answer. So I think first of all I'd like to use a 50-50.
Of course. Computer, can you take away 2 wrong answers, please? Leave Matt the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Kirby the Papillon, CJ the Pointer.
Toy breed. Which of these is a toy breed? Let's put that 100% record to the extreme test. I'd like to ask the host, please.
You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think. I think the pressure is not like what you know at the moment, not for the 100%, but because as soon as all the options started coming up, Mrs. Flush started clapping her hands at me and grinning maniacally. And she has, so far, not given anything away, and neither is she going to. This is a time where Ask the Host's wife would probably be useful.
Damn it!
She's not saying anything. She's not giving anything away.
I'm covering my face.
I'm a cat person, as you are very well aware. My understanding is that toy breeds of dog, Megs, go away. You're staring at me, and you're going to end up accidentally giving me hints, and I want to be impartial. She's locked herself in the bathroom. My understanding of toy breeds is that they are dogs that are smaller. That might be wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think pointers are quite big and papillons are quite small. So based purely on that, I would go with C. Kirby the Papillon. But I don't know. I'm a cat person. What's your understanding of a toy breed?
I thought toy breed was basically just something made up, like a toy dog or something.
No, because you get like you get different. No, it's an official thing, but I don't know what it is. I thought it was just a smaller version of the big dog, of the big version, but or dog that you keep in your handbag or something. So it's basically a toy.
Okay.
Out of those, I know I'm 99% sure a papillon's a little tiny little baby diddy mini weenie widgy thing, and a pointer is not. I don't think.
Right.
So based on that, that's my hunch. C. Kirby the Papillon, but I honestly don't know. So it's more of an educated guess, and that is my final answer.
Okay. Thinking about that, I thought Papillon was, I don't know, I seem to associate with like a butterfly or something, a breed of butterfly, I don't know.
It is a breed of butterfly as well.
Okay.
I can say that you've asked the host, I shouldn't really say anything else once you said final answer, but a papillon is a butterfly.
Yeah.
I feel justified in answering that. I need more wine. This is exciting.
Nothing like a bit of excitement, eh?
popcorn emojis at the ready, chat.
So I've got a nice big bottle of Coke here and some various confectionery as well. So yeah,
Nice.
bit of popcorn out. Right. I haven't. I mean, using a phone a friend would either completely confirm what you've said or give me another, well, a completely different option, in which case that really screws. I don't think.
Bear in mind, mine was a guess. Bear in mind.
I think yours sound like an educated guess, and I think
Well, of
it's
course it
enough
was
to give.
educated guess, but-
And I think it's one to give me the reason to say C. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes.
Turning my wife away so I can't see her reaction. Because you've asked me, I get nothing in my log. Computer, can you please reveal what's the correct answer? Oh, go on! The 100% continues! Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Mrs. West did know the answer to that.
Incidentally, that's a papillon.
I'm being told, oh, I won one!
They are the favourite sport
Oh,
in the world.
no.
That's cute.
It's a papillon.
Oh,
That's cute.
it's so sweet. I was right though, it is small.
It is small. It's a toy dog. Interesting. The Newfoundland is comes from shares the same base breed that the Labrador does. So Labrador, Newfoundland, both places in Canada,
They are.
which is where those dogs come from.
Factoids brought to you by Mrs. Flush's Brain.
Pointers are a breed, but also pointer is a category of dog. So Labradors fit in pointers as do Spaniels, and anything that's a shooting
Where's
dog.
our Labrador?
Our Labrador is currently in shame. And what was
In
the other
shame?
option that was up there?
There was Newfoundland, there was Pointer, there was Papillon, and
Oh, a
something
beagle.
else.
Beagle, big popular hunting gun dogs. They're gorgeous. There we go.
So,
I like my
all
dogs.
three of them were big dogs. Those three options.
all big
were.
dogs, and the Papillon's a little tiny bitty thing. Right, good. That's enough talk about dogs. Sam's walking away with £8,000 there. Jay Turner and Innes still alive alongside you, Matt. You have burnt up 2 of your lifelines there, but you have left that phone a friend, and you are now just 1 question away from that next big milestone of £32,000. Give me a right answer to this next question, Matt, and you're guaranteed to leave with at least £32,000. You don't have to play, you can walk away. You can use that lifeline and still walk away, but have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. It's question 10 of a possible 15. By definition, all dizygotic twins would be which of these? Cloned, fraternal, conjoined, identical.
Right, this is definitely going to need a phone a friend. The question is who?
Innis, Egg, and Colo, if I recall correctly.
See, I don't know whether to put pressure on one of my fellow mods. Pressure on, I think, one of only 3 people left in the lobby.
Yes, Innis and Jay Turner, I believe, still left in the lobby.
Oh. I think Colo would know the answer to this. Can I phone Colo, please?
Of course. We'll give him a call. We'll get him onto the line, and you'll have 30 seconds to ask him the question and the 4 possible answers, and hopefully ascertain some response from him as well. Exactly the same place Samson used his phone a friend in the last game, curiously enough, to get to the £32,000, if I recall correctly. We'll see if we can get a Colo up on the line. I think he's just being sound tested. Colo.
Hi.
Good evening, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Hi, Roy.
Hi, nice to have you here. We've got Matt the ref here. He's doing rather well. He's gone up to £16,000. He needs your help to get to the next big milestone of 32. The next voice you'll hear will be Matt. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £32,000. Okay.
Okay.
Great, Matt. Lots of luck. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Hi, Colo. By definition, all dizygotic twins would be which of these? Cloned, fraternal, conjoined, identical.
Dizygotic means there was 2 sperm, which means they're non-identical, which means they're fraternal.
So it's definitely fraternal. How sure are you?
90, high 90s.
High
I
90s.
reckon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Colo. Appreciate the help.
Bye-bye.
Well, sounding quite confident there, high 90s.
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna go with that.
You gonna trust Cola on this?
Yeah, B, fraternal, final answer.
How well do you know Cola?
Well enough that I trust him.
You're right to do so. He's just won you £32,000.
Woohoo!
Well played.
Thanks, Cola.
Yes, dizygotic, as Cola pointed out, 2 different sperm, meaning they are going to be fraternal. I wouldn't have known that. I would have guessed identical. Over in the lobby, both Innes and Jay Turner attempting and getting this wrong, crashing back down to £1,000, which means the winner of the lobby is Samster with £8,000. But none of them is on a par with yourself, Matt. You are now guaranteed £32,000, no matter what else happens in this game. You've burnt up all 4 of your lifelines, but you might as well play question number 11. It's worth £64,000, but you lose nothing for a wrong answer.
Out of curiosity, Ben, would an egg have known that one?
Egg knew this too, apparently,
Okay.
according to the chat. So there we go. Yes, so next question worth £64,000 if you give me a right answer. You might as well play. There's nothing to lose. Have a look. It's question number 11 of a possible 15. Eric is the first name of which of these eponymous characters of musicals? Hamilton, The Phantom of the Opera, Man of La Mancha, Fiddler on the Roof.
Another musical question. I don't know why, but Phantom of the Opera is jumping out at me. I don't think it's Man of La Mancha. I haven't seen any of these musicals at all, so it is just going to be a complete guess.
And I appreciate the eponymous 8 Minky as well. It didn't pass me by.
I said it's a guess. B, Phantom of the Opera, final answer.
You had £32,000. You've still got £32,000. And another 32 to go with it. It's the right answer. £64,000. Well played. I had no idea. I was thinking that was, you said Phantom of the Opera and that's being drawn to. I thought, no, that's it, game over, let's get the next stack ready. No, absolutely right. Eric is the name. I can't believe I didn't know that, or the amount of times I've played stuff from Phantom of the Opera, but like, you've never actually seen it. I knew it wasn't Hamilton. I was pretty sure it wasn't Man of La Mancha, but I would have gone with D there, Fiddler on the Roof, because I know Fiddler on the Roof has got a lot of Jewish characters in it, as far as I know. And I think Eric with a K looks like a Jewish maybe sort of spelling of that name, but yeah, there you go. Well played. £64,000. So that does mean you've doubled your money, but it does mean that you stand to lose £32,000 now if you give me a wrong answer to question number 12. But if you give me a right answer, it's worth £125,000.
You got this.
No, Meg says you've got this. No lifelines left to play with, but have a look at question number 12. Number 12, it's worth £125,000. The shortest month on the Gregorian calendar is named for a Roman what? Ruler, festival, number, goddess.
Okay, well, shortest month is February. It's named for a Roman what?
Oh. Whoops. I was on the wrong window. Hold on, I'll fix that. I was trying to type a message to David and I pressed the wrong button. Let me see if I can unpress the wrong button. You keep going, Matt. You keep going. You keep thinking. Let me put the sting back on. And I will. If this is a problem, I will fix this. Because this is a hot seat game that's easy to do. You keep talking. Let me find the sting.
So I'm guessing the Roman would be Phoebus or something like that.
No, wrong sting. Sorry, keep going.
Do not want to hear that sting, that's for sure. Oh God.
There we go.
There we go.
I found the sting.
Need the tension back.
Yeah. I dim the lights.
I don't think it's not a number because I think of all the various Roman numerals there are. It's not a number. I don't think it's festival. I think ruler is possibly too obvious. I'm going to say, and this is a punt, goddess. Final answer.
Dum dum dum. Okay, let's find that sting. There we go. Where's my console gone? You had £64,000. Matt, you've just lost 32.
Oh.
It's B, festival.
Wow.
There we go. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. I went to type a message to David, who was saying, what's that worth in doots? And I said, wrong channel, David, and forgot that I was focused on the window, pressed the space bar, which does a thing.
Looks like it's the walk away bit.
No, it's not. I think because if it would walk away, it wouldn't have let me lock in. Oh, no, maybe it was walk up. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever it was a button. It might have just been the zoom out. What happens if I press space again?
Oh, so if I've walked away, then I've got the 64,000. I haven't lost.
No, it doesn't work like that. Human error, not counted. Apologies for the loss of tension there, and I'm sorry if I broke your concentration.
That's right.
But
I ruled number out straight away because, yeah, that's not it. Festival. I hadn't heard of any festival called Phoebus or so I'd narrowed it down into between ruler and goddess, and I thought there's so many Roman rulers. Is it too obvious? So
thank you for the follow, Mr. Gamerman. Well, unfortunately, Matt, £32,000 goes into the ether, but you still walk away £32,000 better off. I think equaling your previous best record. Is that right?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for playing. Hope you've had fun. Apologies for that. I'm still a little bit shaken up by that calamitous unforced error at the end there. But there it is. Thank you to Ape Minky as well for writing this question back. And of course, Ape, you can resubmit the first 11 questions and save those other 4 questions for another day. Don't go away because we will be right back after the break. It might say £64,000 here, but Matt the ref. Oh, it wasn't. Dave, it wasn't your fault. It's my fault for being sloppy. And to be fair, I shouldn't have the hotkey linked to the spacebar. Really, if we're being completely honest about this, even with the Stream Deck on. But Matt the ref, thank you very much for playing. Fabulous contestant. £32,000, despite what the board says. Don't go away. We will be right back after the break.
That's one small step for man.
welcome back to the third and final part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Just before the break, Matt the ref got to £64,000 and risked it all on a Roman question, only to have it taken away, but he's still left with 32,000 virtual pounds. Earlier on, Samster had 32,000 pounds, and both will be immortalised in the Hall of Fame later on. Apologies for the unforced errors of me typing on the wrong window and rather ludicrously setting the spacebar to the walk away hotkey. No, it's not. Spacebar is set to the W hotkey. I was writing the word wrong, and W is the first one I pressed. So it's a good thing I didn't write all good, David, because that would have locked in A. I must change that because that's a really loose error. Even with Stream Deck, if I'm going to type to people, I need to look into that. Anyway, thank you for your forbearance with all that. We have got one more question pack for this evening, and this is from our friend Lingo Maniac. This has been rated. A separate keyboard would be a nice idea if I didn't have a desk that was the exact width of two keyboards. I haven't got room for two keyboards, is what I'm getting at. One day, soon, after we move. Lingo Maniac, and this has been rated as a 7.5 difficulty out of 10. So for your last chance this evening, if you would like to come and play for a virtual £1 million, punch in the code. Gonna have a little sit for a minute. Recover. Also, my cat has brought in a mouse. Well, I don't know that my cat has brought in a mouse, but there's a stomach on the floor. Little tiny stomach, which is from a mouse. Don't know where the rest of the mouse has gone, but there is a yeah. Thanks for that card.
Cats are expanding our world diet, and they're suggesting we make tiny miniature haggises.
Mouse cuisine.
Magus haggis. There we go.
I'm gonna get my head back in the game. I'm feeling a bit glum after that, and I shouldn't. I know it's just a stupid error, but I'll come to peace with it. And Matt's being cool about it, and he got it wrong anyway. So just had to do manual sound effects. It gets to a point. So I've been streaming now for close to a year regularly, probably slightly more than a year regularly, and things like that. They just sort of get to you, and it's like, yeah. There we go. Let's check in to see if there's been any results yet. I'll be surprised if there has. Is it at least 18 months? Well, I suppose you've been subscribed for 18 months, haven't you, So it would make sense that it's at least 18. Right. Don't touch the keyboard after the game has started. That is the end of the loop, so we are going to lock the lobby there and find out who is going to be joining us for the last game tonight. And we welcome Clive of Legend, Matt the Ref, Innis, Serial Quizzer, Aspia Dog, Lewis T, Car the 7th, Topper 1 Gaming, Shadowmane PX41, DC Simmons, Pum and Ben, and Samster, Applecast 12, Toadboy 123. Kazvez 1, Ramsey Fox, Tipster, Cola, Drahuska, Cyclespace, and J Turner 098. Welcome to all of you, poised to play in the next game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight. Okay, a reminder that if you don't have a microphone or don't have access to the Discord, or you just don't want to play in the hot seat, you just want to play in the lobby for fun, then you can just ignore this fastest finger round. Otherwise, it's lights down. Fastest finger first. The fastest player to answer will be next into the hot seat to play for a virtual £1 million. Remember, you must have a microphone and access to the Discord if you want to be in the hot seat. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes the next question. Starting with the lowest denomination, put these American coins in order. Dollar, cent, nickel, dime. Maybe appropriate on American election day, but let's see how we got on with some American money. So start with the lowest denomination, a cent, which is 1 cent. We then got a nickel, which I think is 10 cents. No, a dime, which I thought was 25 cents.
That's 10 cents, and then you got a quarter, which is...
Oh yeah, quarter's 25 cents. I'm getting my wife is coming in my ear, speaking in my ears. A nickel is 5 cents, a dime is 10 cents, quarter's 25 of course, and a dollar is 100 cents, a full dollar. That was the right. See, I'd have been hopeless for that round. That was the right order. I don't know who wrote that question. It might have been me. That was the right order. Let's see who got that one right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Quite a few of them. Who was fastest? Innes C in 4.15 seconds. What a mate. After being beaten by 0.1 of a second in the last fastest finger, Innes has finally made it their own, and Innes is going to be next into the hot seat. I believe a first-time appearance for Innes in this game. And actually, the actual fastest there, 4 players on the exclusion store getting it right, but not as fast as Innes, who is just being sound tested. Have I unmuted the Discord? I'm just going to go. I think I have. I'm just going to go double check. Yes, I have. Just being sound tested, and then Innes is going to come and join us for their first game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? A 7.5 stack from Lingo Maniac, no less. So tricky work, but we'll see what Innes or Inco, as their Discord name is, we'll see what they make of it as and when they arrive. Hopefully here before too long. Just have to get the microphones working. The behind the scenes team are working incredibly hard to get this right. Hopefully any second now. We'll just wait. We'll wait in a stony silence. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures. Innes! Welcome to the game, Innes. Hello.
Hi, I'm delighted to be here. Yeah,
lovely to have you here. First timer in the game, I believe.
Yeah, no, the first time in any of your games I've been a main player, actually. Yeah.
Well, you're very welcome. Is that a slightly northern Scottish brogue I'm detecting? Please don't be offended.
No, you're quite not. I have a bit of a mongrel. I'm from originally Glasgow, but a lot of my family is from further north, and I've also now live in Northern Ireland, so I've got a weird hybrid accent going on.
Weird conglomeration of Gaelic accents there.
Yes.
What's further north than Glasgow? I thought it stopped at Glasgow.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, like mostly empty space, but there is, but there's some very nice little towns up there, but no, a lot of fields and hills.
Well, it's lovely to have you here, and lockdown's a little bit different for you up in the north, north.
Yes, no, we've all, we've kind of, and certainly in Northern Ireland, we've kind of been in the kind of conditions that England's just gone into for a month or more now, so yeah, it's not been much of a change for me, but
so business as usual.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, it is lovely to have you in the game, and you're very welcome here. And congratulations, finally getting in a 0.1 of a second last time. But
I know. But I think that just gave me that bit of determination I needed this
Absolutely,
time. Yeah.
And quite comfortably here. But there's 4. So it's 0.01 of a second last time. I should correct myself. It's 0.4 of a second between you and the next fastest this time. So happy stuff. So your first time in the game, so nothing to prove. Have you got a target in mind? Something that you're maybe aiming for?
I'd like to get up into the upper region, at least get get to 32,000 and get to the upper regions. Yeah, so if I get to that point, I'll consider it a success.
You'll be happy. Well, a 32 and a 32 have gone before us this evening. Are you going to make it a third 32? Go higher or go lower? We will find out. First of all, I need you to confirm that it is indeed just you, me, and the computer. There's no googling or earpieces or people on standby in your immediate vicinity.
That is correct.
Lovely stuff. And next, you need to nominate 3 people to be your phone friends in the event that you need some help.
Okay, I'm just looking at people who are on Discord. Can I just choose from Matt, because he chose me, and I appreciated that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Matt the Ref number 1.
And I'm just looking at people who are in the voice. So I'll take Applecast and Kazvez.
Applecast and Kazvez. Let's just make sure that both of them have got mic access. Matt the Ref is standing by. If Applecast is chatting in the chat, I'm hoping that they've got mic access. Applecast is available and ready to go. Kazvez, I'm not sure Kazvez is in the stream tonight. I know they're in the server. But if Kazvez may or may not be able to confirm in the chat. Is Kazvez in the room? Let me have a look. Egg's telling me that Kazvez is ready, and they are in the chat. So Egg telling me Kazvez is ready. So and I see them in the Discord room now. Yeah, all good. So yes, Kazvez, Applecast, and Matt the Ref, all on standby in case you need them, which you may well do because there are now just 15 questions between you and a virtual £1 million, and you've got those 4 lifelines along the way if you need a bit of help. You can 50-50, you can phone one of your nominated friends, you can ask the Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask me. So this is Lingo Maniacs question pack, vetted 7.5 out of 10 difficulty. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay, final warning to the Twitch chat. If you're playing along in the lobby, A, B, C, or D, when the bot in the chat tells you once the question's live in the chat, the question is live. Don't look at the screen in case you've got latency. You've got 15 seconds. If you don't know the answer and you want to walk away, just leave it blank. Innes, here comes question number 1. It's worth £100. Which of these is a shade of blue? Father, Lima, Navy, Pinto.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't really sure where that was going at first, but Navy is definitely a shade of blue, so I'll go for that.
It's the right answer, just won £100. No drama so far. Navy blue is the colour of my first suit, I believe. Or was it grey? I forget now. Navy, the right answer. A few people walking away in the lobby. Serial Quizzer, Aspie, Topper, Toadboy, Kazvez. Everyone else still alive and well. Let's go on to question number 2. What food delivery service company was founded in 2013 by 4 students from Stanford University? Hexagon, DoorDash, Slime Climb, Perfect Match.
I do appreciate the Fall Guys reference. I salute whoever. I understand that much. I don't actually know for sure. Like one of them. I'm not actually familiar with these companies. One of them sort of makes sense that I know which one I would go for, but just to avoid a complete disaster, I'm gonna ask the audience.
Okay, no worries. I mean, lifelines, that's what they're there for. Audience, on your keypads, even if you're playing in the lobby and you've already answered, you must answer again to be counted in this survey. The question is, what food delivery service company was founded in 2013 by 4 students from Stanford University? A, Hexagon, B, DoorDash, C, Slime Climb, D, Perfect Match, A, B, C, or D, public chat, all to the bot. All vote now.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, that's reasonably conclusive, I would say.
Yes.
Based on a survey of 18 people, 100% are thinking B, DoorDash. Does that help at all?
Yes, it does. Perhaps I was being a little overcautious. I mean, Just Eat is what I've been wasting my money on over the lockdown rather than this company. But I feel a bit more confident now. I will go with them and I'll say DoorDash.
The right answer, you just won £200. Yeah, I'm not a Fall Guys player, but I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have even got the reference. I was thinking, is it from Takeshi's Castle? Because I recognise it as sort of hexagon maze, but it's basically the computer version of Takeshi's Castle. Carver 7th getting that one wrong, dropping back to 0. Jahuska and Matt the Ref both walking away with 100. Everybody else in the lobby still alive. Let's go on to question number 3. It's worth £300. As its Greek prefix suggests, how many members are in the a cappella group Pentatonics? 8, 6, 5, 7.
Okay, well, penta as in pentagon, pentagram would be 5, so that must be it. 5.
So right answer is just won £300. Yes, pentatonics. 5 people in pentatonics, as you rightly pointed out. The Greek prefix from pentagon, pentagram, meaning 5. Over in the lobby, no dramas going on there. Everybody getting that one right. Let's go on to question number 4. It's worth £500. The novelty song Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is most closely associated with which holiday? Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter.
I mean, again, I'm not familiar with that song. That one's passed me by. But surely reindeer has got to be Christmas. I'm hoping this isn't a trick. I'll go for Christmas. Final answer.
Yeah, it's the right answer. You just won £500, and you're not missing much. It's not. Okay. It's not one of the. It's not one of. It's quite a reasonably well-known Christmas song, but it's not one of the better ones.
Okay.
And yeah, up to £500. Again, no drama in the lobby. Now, Innes, this is the last point where you could go away. Is it Innes, or do you prefer Innes C, or?
Oh, Innes is my actual forename, so we'll go with that. Yeah.
Innes is great. This is the last point where you could go away with nothing. Question number 5 is worth a guaranteed £1,000. You have still got those 3 lifelines there if you need to use them. Have a look at this. Question number 5. Which of these disciplines is part of a quadrathlon but not a triathlon? Running, cycling, kayaking, swimming.
Right. Well, okay. Again, I was worrying to begin with, but kayaking kind of sticks out as a sort. I mean, a triathlon, like that's always got running, and I'm sure it's got swimming, and it's definitely not got something weird like kayaking in it. Like they don't do that in the Olympics. Like, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I think this must be kayaking, and that's my answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £1,000.
Okay.
Well played.
Cool. Relief.
Megs is saying it's a good question. Lingo Maniac, you have Mrs. Flush's stamp of approval on your question pack. So, Lingo's 7 out of 5 difficulty question pack, not proving too much of a challenge so far for you, Innes. You're up to a guaranteed £1,000. You have used your Ask the Audience, but you've still got 3 lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the host. You're now guaranteed £1,000. No matter what else happens at this point, you will leave with that amount. Question number 6 is worth £2,000. If you give me a right answer, you might as well play it. You've got nothing to lose. Over in the lobby, no drama happening there either. Everybody's still alive. So have a look at this. Question number 6. Let me know what you'd like to do. What single-board computer developed by Eben Upton has sold over 30 million units since its release in 2012? Cherry Pie, Raspberry Pi, Apple Pie, Blueberry Pie.
Okay, I have seen one of these. They're adorable little, tiny computers. Yeah, no, I've seen them. I have a few techie friends who use them for various things. I'm pretty sure it's a Raspberry Pi. I'll go for that.
Final answer?
Final answer.
So right answer, you just won £2,000. Well played. Yes, the Raspberry Pi computer. I've never had a chance to play with one, but they keep cropping up here and there when I see stuff. Normally to do with emulation, or if you can get emulated 5,000 consoles in one handheld device, it's normally held together by a Raspberry Pi. Pum and Ben attempting getting that one wrong, leaving us with £1,000. Everybody else though is still alive. Up to question 7 now, Innes. Question 7 is worth £4,000, so you lose £1,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look at this. Let me know what you'd like to do. What colour is the centremost stripe of the most commonly used transgender pride flag? Blue, white, purple, pink.
I know I have seen this flag before, but I have a vague mental picture of it, but I'm worrying I might be mixing it up with the bisexual pride flag or something similar.
Some lifelines still to use. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the host.
I'm not sure enough to go for it. And I don't think 50-50 will solidify it really for me particularly. Would I be able to ask the host on this?
You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm really sorry. I've got my wife is staring at me with incredulity at this point, but I've got genuinely no idea. I thought it was a rainbow. I thought it was a rainbow, which, based on that logic, red, orange, yellow would mean it was green. But
yeah, no, I mean the general pride flag is a rainbow. So like for the whole of LGBT is a rainbow. So yeah, that's
for transgender. Okay, transgender pride. Blue. I'm now just trying to let. Oh, what is it? Is it like? I don't want to say because I don't want to be. I don't want to sort of be offensive by saying the wrong thing. But I feel like this is something I should absolutely know, but I absolutely don't. Obviously, I know that obviously the pride flag is the rainbow flag, but based on that, if I was going to guess, it would be blue. But I don't know if that's just because the screen is a whole wash of blue at the moment. There's maybe a part of my brain that thinks it's maybe blue and black, but I honestly don't have a clue, and I'm really sorry.
That's fair enough. No, yeah, that's yeah.
But that's going to have to be my final answer.
Okay, not to worry. Yeah, I mean, I'm really not sure either. It's frustrating. Like you, I know I've seen it. Like and again, I think I probably ought to get some more help.
50-50 phone a friend left.
Okay, I might regret this. I'm thinking about it a bit more because at least I have something of a basis on this one. I might want to save my phone a friend for one where I'm just completely at a complete loss, which is likely to happen. My feeling is, and again, I apologise to anyone if I am mixing this up with a different flag, but what the flag I'm sort of picturing in my head is there's a blue and there's pink, but then in the middle they sort of it's just like it's either white or it's purple. That's the thing that's worrying me. I think there is blue and there's pink. You know, there's the binary genders, but then in the middle there's this stripe, and it's either. I thought it was. I lean towards white, but it might be purple as well. I'm hoping 50-50 might, now that I think about it, be of some use if it rules out one of the ones I've said. So I will try 50-50.
Okay, computer, can you take away 2 random wrong answers, please? Leave in it's just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
Oh, I don't believe it.
The sentient computer strikes again. B white or C purple are your options.
What would it be that I was picturing if it wasn't like? Okay, this might be reckless.
You have still got to phone a friend. You lose £1,000 if you're wrong. 4,000 if you're right.
A knife edge. I just think I can see a flag in my head that there's blue and there's pink, and then I think there's just a white bit in the middle, and. Yeah, I might prove to regret this, but I would quite like to have phone a friend for a case where I really don't have any idea at all. So I'm going to possibly embarrass myself, but I am going to take a gamble on this, and I'm going to go for white.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay, because you've asked me, I've got nothing in the log, and it certainly looks like my 100% record is coming to an end, but is your run coming to an end as well? Computer, can you please reveal the correct answer? It's the right answer! Well played.
Okay, well, that was difficult. Well, difficult for me.
Well played, yeah, very well played. So it's just something I've not got a clue on there. I'm sorry not to be more help, and I'm Sorry to see the perfect streak go, but I'm very pleased to see that you have moved up into £4,000, and you've still got that very useful phone a friend lifeline left later on. Over in the lobby, Shadowmane, Apple Cards, Cycle Space all getting this one wrong. That leaves Jay Turner, Cola Tipster, Ramsey Fox, Samster, DC, Lewis, and Clive still in play. We're going to go on to question number 8. This is worth £8,000. Of course, you lose 3,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look at this. In 1862, Facundo Bacardi Masso started a business as the result of his experiments with the distillation of what alcoholic spirit? Gin, tequila, vodka, rum.
I am a teetotaler, which is not ideal for this.
Not an ideal question.
No. I'm trying to think. Bacardi was their famous brand. I don't think it's vodka. Like Bacardi Breezer. What's that? Like, if that is even the right reasoning, it might be totally the wrong reasoning.
This is definitely the question you wanted to ask.
I know. Yeah, I know. I've played this all wrong. But I'm certainly not confident enough that I can make a guess on this myself. So, I am gonna have to use my remaining lifeline, I think.
That's fine. You've got phone a friend. Who would you like to call?
I think I will call Applecast.
Applecast. Okay. We'll get Apple up on the line. You'll have 30 seconds to tell them the question and the 4 possible answers, and to ascertain some sort of response from them as well. Applecast. Applecast. Hi. This is a really terrible line. Are you going through a tunnel?
I don't think so.
Much clearer now, much clearer. Hello, it's Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Good evening, Royal Flush.
Good evening, Royal Flush. We've got Innes here, Innes C. They're doing okay. They're up to £4,000, and they need your help to get up to the next big milestone of £8,000. The next voice you'll hear will be Innes's. They'll tell you the question and the 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £8,000. All right.
All right.
Great. Innes, lots of luck. Your time starts now.
Hi there. In 1862, Facundo Bacardi Masso started a business as the result of his experiments with the distillation of what alcoholic spirit? Gin, tequila, vodka, or rum?
I don't come to clubs often, but I've heard of Bacardi rum a lot, so I assume it's rum.
Okay,
Not sure,
that's great.
but I think it is.
Well, that sounds like a solid basis at least, so that's very helpful. Thank you.
No problem. Good luck.
Cheers.
Okay. Apple's sounding fairly confident there that the answer is D, rum. Are you going to trust that instinct?
Yeah, well, he sounds quite sure. At least if there is Bacardi rum, if you know that is a well-known product, then you would expect that to be the answer. I was thinking either gin or rum myself, and yeah, so that's sounding promising to me. I will go with his lead on that and go for rum.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £8,000.
Thank you.
Well played, yes. Bacardi Breezer, as you pointed out, is a rum-based alcopop, is, I believe, the millennial term for them. I say millennial, they had them when I was a student, so yeah. DC Simmons and Cola. Don't look at me like that. What? Bacardi Breezer is an alcopop. It is.
Okay.
Because it's like Bacardi and orange. You get them in a bottle, you torpedo them.
That was some of them, yeah. But not,
Yeah. Bacardi itself is a rum. It's not. But
I know. I used to drink Bacardi. That's why I was getting excited.
Yeah, but no, Bacardi Breeze is an alcopop. DC Simmons and Cola getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. Sorry, having a mild domestic over the etymology of Bacardi back home here. Clive, Lewis, Samson, Ramsey, Tipster, and Jay Turner all still alive in the lobby. Now, Innes, you're up to £8,000. You're 2 away from the next big milestone of 32. However, you have burned up all your lifelines. If a wrong answer at this point would cost you £7,000. However, a right answer would move you up to £16,000. You don't have to play. You can walk away. No one would think any less of you as a result. Have a look at question number 9. It's worth £16,000. US President John F. Kennedy was assassinated on the 22nd of November in what year? 1969, 1965, 1963, 1967.
Okay, this is a lot more on my kind of street. I do follow quite a lot of US politics. I'm trying not to today, obviously, but I do. Yes, but
if ever this question was going to come up on a day, today's the day for it.
Yes. I've spent more time than I probably should, on this kind of. I'm very sure, because his successor, Lyndon B. Johnson, had an election victory in 1964, so it must have been before that. So it must be 1963. I'm very sure of that. So I'll go for 1963. Final answer.
You just won £16,000.
Hey.
Well played. I want to make a terribly poor taste joke, which I'm not going to do. I read it online somewhere. Yeah. I'm not going to do it because it might still be too fresh and it might still be too raw for people. If anyone wants to know my incredibly poor taste joke based on that question, send me a DM. Now, I'll tell you post-stream. Ramsey Fox walking away with £8,000 on that question. Jay Turner, Tipster, Samson, Lewis, Clive, all still alive. Innes, you got through that question without any lifelines. You've still got no lifelines, but you are now one away from £32,000. That second big milestone, which was, I think, the target you had in mind. You wanted to get to the upper echelons of the money tree. You're now just one question away from there. Have a look at question number 10. You don't have to play, but it's worth a guaranteed £32,000. Which child actor portrayed Cole Sear in the 1999 film The Sixth Sense? David Gallagher, Jonathan Lipnicki, Macaulay Culkin, Hallie Joel Osment.
I've not seen it.
Oh. Another one of us. I'm screaming
I know.
at the screen.
I know.
I'm so helpless.
I know. I've definitely not used my lifelines optimally here, but I mean, Macaulay Culkin wouldn't have even been a child actor at that point, still, right? I mean, Home Alone was way earlier than that, like late 80s or something. You wouldn't still call him a child actor. But I just don't know enough about the other three. I can't even really tell if Cole Sear would have been a male or a female role, really. I do wish I'd saved a lifeline for this point, but I just don't think I know enough to make a call between the other three. I mean, I might even be wrong about it. It might be Macaulay Culkin for all I know. Anyway, I don't know. I'm speculating. Not very much. I think, considering it took a lot of effort to get to this point, I wouldn't want to just throw it all away. So I think I'll have to just settle for one below my target and take the money.
Well, 16,000 is still a very respectable amount of money. Is that your final answer? You're going to walk away?
I think it's the smart thing to do. Yeah, I'll walk away. Final answer.
Okay, give Innes an absolutely massive round of applause. He goes away back to Northern Ireland or possibly Glasgow. 16,000 virtual pounds better off. I feel like if you were going to have a punt, if you're going to take a punt on it, pressure's off now. What would you have said?
It would probably have been a coin flip between A and B. I'd probably have said A, but I don't have any reason.
If you'd said to me A, David Gallagher, yeah, you'd have just lost £15,000. The correct answer was D, Hallie Joel Osment.
Okay, yes. Wow, fair enough.
David Gallagher's the one I've not actually heard of there, but Jonathan Lipnicki was the child in Stuart Little. and Little Vampires. Macaulay Culkin, as you pointed out, Home Alone, which was 1990, the first one, 1992, the second one. Harry Joel Osment, who went on to do The Sixth Sense, and later on AI, Artificial Intelligence. And I think Pay It Forward, I think he was in that sort of feel-good family film. But hey, you didn't know they were any easy if you know the answer. £16,000, a nice way to end, admitting defeat. And Lingomaniac, your question pack has attained victory after question number 10. So if you'd like to resubmit that pack, Lingomaniac, you can do that by downloading the app from the Discord. I'll come and sign off in a minute on the webcam mode, but for now, Innes, a great first appearance. Congratulations to you. You'll be immortalised in the Discord. £16,000. Well played.
Thank you very much. It's been great fun.
It's been lovely having you. Thank you very much indeed. So, that is going to be... I'm about to say that's about to be it, but I'm now having a thought. Oh, I need to turn the webcam on in OBS. Give me a second to do that. Flash cam, activate. There we go. Placeholder off. I feel like red herrings might need another test run through, but I would need to transfer your question pack over. How would you feel about doing that tonight, if people are up for it?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I stay and watch? I'm
Not at
going to
all.
go read Carter Beats the Devil.
No,
I'm
I'd
enjoying
love for you to
watching
stay and watch.
tonight. You're doing really well tonight, so you're doing really good.
I feel, after my little blip, I'm still feeling a bit daft about that. How would people feel about playing a not test run, but an unannounced pilot of red herrings ahead of Saturday's triple bill? The Poisson Rouge, as my wife is telling me. Because we're going to have a triple bill of red herrings on Saturday, but we've got a brand new question pack. It's a proper question pack that's been vetted. And I've finished the game with everything in. Poll active. I will do what you guys want to do. If you want to play red herrings, it will also be a good metric for me to see exactly how long a game takes. But if you want to play red herrings, I'll need about 5 minutes to set it up because I've written 3 out of 4 rounds. Mrs. Flush wrote the 4th round, but I've not typed it into the app yet. So I need to type it into the app, export...
And it hasn't been fact-checked. I mean, I checked everything.
It has been I fact-checked along the way. Mrs. Flush is putting on round 3 that it hasn't been fact-checked, but I think it has.
It has. Well, it has, but also somebody might notice something, but I'm pretty sure it's watertight, but...
Reasonably watertight, which I mean we'd have to write some new ones for the weekend, but this would be a good metric for how long how long a game is going to be. Ramsey Fox works this Saturday, so Ramsey Fox wants an opportunity to play tonight.
There's a
79% saying yes. Well, if that is fairly decisive, we'll play red herrings then. We'll go to a break. I'm not going to put set game on because that would be more work to do, and I've got to go to the loo, and I've got to transfer this question pack. So give me about 5 minutes to set up the build, and then we will play the first pilot official game of red herrings. If anyone wants to tweet about it, that could be fun. I might tweet about it. That could be good. Come play red herrings. We'll be right back after the break. Let me find the music. How long do I need? 3:39? Is that long enough? 3:39 should be long enough. So we'll play this track, and I'll be back very shortly.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Don't mean a thing If it ain't got that swing, don't mean a thing. If it ain't got that swing, don't mean a thing. If it ain't got that swing, the thing. If it ain't got that swing, the thing. If it ain't got no swing, I said don't mean a thing, and all you got to do is sing like la 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 do do something do. Now it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just to give that rhythm everything you got. Oh. Bop. Bop, do, do, do. Bop. La, 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 do, do, something. Bop. Bop, do, do, do. Bop. What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet? Now it ain't the melody and it ain't the music. There's something else that makes this tune complete. It don't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Yeah, we're going to need at least one more song. Stand by, won't be long.
Into the dream of the future. Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Right, we're going to have one more song after this, and then we're going to get going.
Let me into that machine. Oh, you can't go on now. Somebody's doing his stuff. I can't, Professor. You just watch me.
One minute to showtime, folks.
Go on now. Somebody's doing his stuff. I can't, Professor. You just watch me.
Thank you for pointing that out. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the game. That's a sorry about that. That's a little intro I threw together this afternoon. The chat will start populating once I open the lobby, which is good. Hopefully, I'm not muted anymore. I'm not. Good. Yes, I am Der Herringmeister, and thanks to Alex for help on translation with this. A little bit of a change of the layout, so hopefully the whisper box, because this game is done entirely in whispers, hopefully the whisper box won't cover up the answer in the bottom right-hand corner anymore. A few changes to the point scoring system, which I'll explain as we go, and everything has just been tightened up a little bit. There are no music rounds, there are no picture rounds in this one. It is a straight example of what is what. Thank you for the epilepsy note there, Matt. Good to hear. If you want to come and play Red Herrings, this is now officially the pilot episode, and if everything goes well, then we'll be good for Saturday. I don't need to press anything on the stream deck because I've not set the stream deck up yet. That's something I need to do before Saturday. Then you need to type in the lobby code. LVPN. Come join the game. Come on. Come in. There we go. The chat's working now. Come on, you know it makes sense. Come play some Red Herrings. Come on. Come into the lobby. Well, it looks like Matt the Ref and Tipster and DC Simmons and Carl the 7th and Ramsey Fox and Pum and Ben and Innis and Samster and Cola and I don't know that one. I'm going to have to press the magic button in a minute. And another one. And 8Minky and Clive the Legend and I think Lingo Maniac and David J. Bodicum. Come on, come join the game. 34 people still here. Type in the code. 15 people in so far. Very fast game of Red Herrings. Come on, let's get it to 20. Let's get 5 more in.
That's what she said.
Let's get it to 20. She said, let's get it to 20.
Let's get 5 more in, please.
Oh, let's get 5 more in. That's what she said. No, I'm not going to fish for compliments on this, Matt the Ref. Come on. Come into the game. Actually, I have a feeling that might well be everyone at this point now, but we'll give it I'll give it a couple more minutes. Right, well, I'll lock it up and then we'll play the game, and may the best player win. Oh, we've got a funky bass now. So, I've changed up some of the rules, and as you can see, I've moved the layout a little bit. So, hopefully this will work better in terms of Twitch Whisper Bot. Let me try that. Let me try and whisper somebody. Well, that's not on full screen, so that's not really a fair test. You'll be able to tell me if it's covering the bottom answer, or if it's just covering Der Herringmeister. That's enough with the fish puns. Boo. Right, that's the end of the sting. So we are going to lock it up and we're going to go to round 1. Round 1. This is co-written by me and Mrs. Flush. This round is called the Tower of Babel. Very simple rules in this round. The answer will be a letter from A through to P. There are 12 questions in the round. There are 12 questions in the round. You get a point if you get it right, and you lose a point if you get it wrong. 1 point for right, lose a point for wrong. If you abstain, no point. There are 3 bonus questions in this round, which if you get them right, you'll get 3, and if you get them wrong, you'll lose 3. That's all there is to it. Right, you get points. Wrong, you lose points. Stop squeaking, cards. Thank you. Apart from you. Right, so that's what you need to do. You just need to type the letter, and it's all done to Persephone's Twitch bot, nothing into public chat. Good luck, have fun. Round 1 is the Tower of Babel. Your options are... I changed the sounds. English, Swedish, Portuguese, Quenya, Dothraki, German, Dutch, Italian, High Valerian, Latin, Swahili, Lapine, Maori, Klingon, French, and Spanish. Those are the options. If you abstain, no point lost. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. If you get it right, you gain a point. Right. Fingers on buzzers, y'all. And as ever, because there is now stuff in the chat, keep your eye on the chat, because when the question is live in the chat, the question is live. Here comes the round, and once the round starts, I cannot stop it. That's not quite true. I can stop it, but for the purposes of this, I'm not going to stop it. So, good luck to you all. Have fun. Round 1 is the Tower of Babel. Here comes question number 1. If I was performing a traditional haka, what language would I be speaking? Oh, some answers coming in. Oh, Tips are getting a wrong answer there. The answer was M. Maori. You would be speaking Maori. On to the next question. In which language does the word rabbit translate to hussa? Matt the ref, the first in. Oh, Clive losing a point there. Hey, Minky losing a point. A few absences there. It's in German. Hussa is the German for rabbit. On we go to question number 3. Oh, and it's a bonus question. So, 3 points. There's the PogChamps. 3 points if you get it right. Lose 3 if you get it wrong. From which language do we get the phrase Hakuna Matata? Oh, Pum and Ben! Losing 3 points there. It was Swahili. K was the answer we were after. Let's go on to question number 4. In What Chip Down, what language is used by rabbit characters? Another rabbit question for you. Tips is the first in. Anyone else? Oh, Matt the ref just sneaking an answer in correctly at the end there. The answer is El Lapin. On we go. Question number 5. Pizza and pasta are 2 of the most common types of dish. In which cuisine? So everyone's got it right. Everyone's given an answer. Everyone's gotten a point. Well done. It was H Italian. A reminder, you get 2 bonus points if you get all of the questions right at the end of the round. And speaking of bonuses, here's another bonus question. 3 if you get it right, lose 3 if you get it wrong. What is the official language of Brazil? Oh, everybody has gotten it right. Well played, y'all. You're knowing it. See, Portuguese. No one falling into my little heffalump trap there. On we go then. Here comes question number 7. What is the name of Tolkien's Elvish language used in the Lord of the Rings books? Oh, Clive's lost a point. Oh, lots of points get lost. But Cola's got a point. I need to find out who that player is on that platform there. I will do that at the end of the round. But you got a point. Lots of points being lost there. A bit of a shuffle around. It was D. Quenya. Well done if you got that one right. On we go to question number 8. Dijon mustard is also known as what mustard? Carr getting that one wrong. Falling into a little herring-shaped trap there. Ramsey Fox not getting an answer in on that one. The answer was, oh, French mustard. On we go. Question 9. In Monty Python, nobody expects what type of inquisition? Oh, lots of yays happening here. Clive? There's an answer from Clive as well. Yes, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. P was the answer. On we go to question number 10. Yay.wave is quite right. What is the official language of the country that was home to Alfred Nobel? Oh, David stepped a foot wrong there, as has Ape, as has Ramsey Fox. It was Swedish. Alfred Nobel was from Sweden. And Swedish is the official language of Sweden. On we go to another bonus question. Question number 11 is a bonus question. 3 if you get it right, lose 3 if you get it wrong. Here it comes. What language is the mother tongue of Game of Thrones' Targaryen family? Oh, Carr's lost 3. Leading bonus question wrong. That is a steep penalty. And Matt the ref, and Ramsey Fox, and Clive. Oh, you hate to see the bonus question going awry. It was High Valerian. One more question in this round. If you're splitting the bill equally in a restaurant, it's also known as going what? Everyone finding the answer there. It was G Dutch, going Dutch. So let's find out what those red herrings were. English, Dothraki, Latin and Klingon. They were the red herrings in that round. And let's have a look at the scores at the end of round 1. Oh, Cola getting himself a cheeky little bonus of 2 points. A perfect round from Cola there, taking him up to 20 and putting him well and truly into the lead. I'm exhausted. I haven't even done anything. I just pressed the play button. This is much more fun not having to do anything and just getting exhausted by reading questions. Well done to everyone who has played through there. Cola in the lead at the moment with 20 points. Let's ID all players just so I can identify some of those names that I don't recognise. Jimmy B 1996 is one of the names I didn't recognise there. have. And the other avatar I didn't recognise on podium on 11 points at the moment. That's Cyclespace. Cyclespace, who has actually sent me a round for this game, which will be featured on Saturday. I'm trying to get together at least one game which is community written. Cyclespace has sent me a round. I haven't published the app yet. I will be doing that in due course. But at the moment, yes, good to get a community written game. So if you've got some ideas, send me some questions. So Cola is in the lead at the moment on 20 points. Innis on 16. DC Simmons on 15, as is David J. Bodicum. Samson on 14, along with Ape Tipster on 13. Cyclespace on 11. Matt on 10. Lingo Maniac on 10. Pum and Ben on 9. Jimmy on 9. Car on 8. Clive on 8. Ramsey Fox on 7. But much to play for as we go on to round number 2. Round number 2 is Matron. Indeed. Now, let me explain the rules of this round. The answering format is the same. You'll get 12 questions for 16 answers. 4 of the answers are red herrings, and 12 of the answers are not. There are 3 bonuses, again, as before. For this round, though, you get answers based on how quickly you answer. So if you answer in the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. If you answer in the next 5 seconds, you get 2 points. If you answer in the last 5 seconds, you get 1 point. Those are also the points you lose. So if you answer incorrectly in the first 5 seconds, you lose 3 points, -3. If you answer incorrectly in the next 5 seconds after that, lose 2, then lose 1. For the bonus questions, you get a flat rate of 5 points if you get it right. No, undo all that. Undo all of that. Undo all of that because I changed the rules and I've forgotten what they are. Let me start again. If you answer a question correctly, Control Z, quite right now. If you get the question, the time element is the same. If you get it right in the first 5 seconds, you get 3. If you get it right in the next 5, you get 2. If you get it right in the last 5, you get 1. If you get it wrong, you don't lose points. You can't lose points from this point onwards. But if you get it wrong, you freeze yourself out of the next question. Okay, so you don't lose points, but if you get it wrong, you're frozen out of the following question. Okay, you don't lose points, but you freeze out. If you abstain, no penalty. You can continue as normal. The only difference for the bonus questions, there's no difference on getting it wrong. If you get a bonus question wrong, you're still just frozen out of the next question. But there's no timed element on the bonus questions. It's just a flat rate of 5. Okay, so first 5 seconds, 3 points, then 2, then 1, unless it's a bonus question, in which case it's flat rate of 5. If you get it wrong, you're frozen out of the following question, but you don't lose points. And if you abstain, no penalty. Hopefully that's clear, and when I explain that properly on Saturday, when I remember what the rules are, that will be even clearer. So, the round is Matron. Here are your options. Shit.
Oh no!
I've done it the wrong way round. Well, how have I managed to do that?
It worked fine earlier.
It did work fine earlier, didn't it? The questions appear to be in the answer boxes. You know, the red herring. Let me just have a look at this very quickly, see what I've exported here. Because if this is just exported backwards, then we can still work with this. We tested this earlier on, didn't we, babe?
We did, and it was fine.
Fuck. Hang on. Hang on. Stop squeaking at me. Oh, I've ruined the round. How has that happened? I can't pass this at the moment. Hang on. Show an explorer. Give me a sec. Yeet. Let's yeet that over there before you all see the answers. No. Right. Piss. I'm going to have to change this. That's really irritating. I don't know what's happened there. Remember your scores. I'm going to save your scores. I haven't got an override for the scores yet. I could probably write it. It'd probably be quicker to write it than play that round again. Oh. How has that happened? Right. sit tight, and I'm going to fix this. I've screenshotted your scores, so I'll bring you back in. I'm hoping you can all still come back. This hopefully won't take me more than about 10 minutes to fix. I screenshotted the scores, don't worry. We could all just start again from 0 and everyone just play honestly. Let me find out. I'll keep the Be Right Back screen on. In fact, what I'll do, I'll go to the webcam. Oh, I can't do that. I'll keep Be Right Back on then. Oh, guys, I'm really sorry about this, and I'm really annoyed as well, because I was really excited about this round. Let me find out what the hell is going on with this round. Okay. For some reason, it looks like when I saved it, it saved the wrong file. So that's probably actually an internal error on the save file. Fortunately, I can remember the answers, so this won't take me more than a couple of minutes. If I make sure that save, export to JSON. Right, there's a problem on the app, on the internals of the app, because it's reloading from the wrong column. That is probably a copy-paste error on my part, which I can... That would be an easy fix. Someone note that in somewhere. So that I can fix that in the morning, because that's a stupid error that I shouldn't have made. But it's okay, because now I've seen it. All will be fine. So we go to red herrings and 2243. Is that the time? That looks about right. 2243. Let's just find the right folder for it to go into. Trivia. Yeet! Let's delete that question pack and plug in this question pack. Game controls. Oh, no, not test questions. That one. Is that the right one now? Yes, that's the right one now. Okay, so that's good. If you want me to fix the scores, where's MS Paint? There it is. I'm going to do that because we haven't started the round. So, impromptu dev stream. I can actually do this. So if I just go, it won't take me long to do this at all, he says. Let me see. Let me see how long it takes me to write this. I'll do this on stream because this will hopefully be more interesting. Let's go back to integrate webcam. Let's put this over here. So we're going to put this right down at the bottom. I should have done this already. I was going to do this earlier and then I thought I won't need to do this. Let's go quickly. Public void. Overwrite scores. For int I equals 0, I is less than twitch dot players in lobby dot count I plus plus. If twitch dot players in lobby I dot player name equals coding we have had a glass of wine is tricky. Equals what's that variable called? A player to focus on? Player to focus on. Twitch dot players in lobby I dot score equals I need a variable for that. Public int score to overwrite without the L at the end, but with a semicolon. Score to overwrite. And the oh. Okay. Oh, too many equals is. And twitch dot lobby prefabs I dot play score mesh dot text equals score to overwrite dot to string. I'll make this look a lot prettier in the morning, but in the short term, that will do the job. He says. That's a hideous error. But it does mean I can overwrite those scores. So let's go back to where we were. Have I reloaded the question pack? Because that's an important thing I should probably do. Right. Yes, I have. Right. You can watch our award-winning credits again. That one. Yes. Next is saying this opening sequence should come with a warning that this song will be stuck in your head for all of time.
Seriously, one of us thinks, yes, I finally got it out, and then the other one will start singing it. And it's a bit like back in the day when we used to play the game, and if anyone mentioned the game, you know, if anyone remembers it. And yeah, just one of us will start humming it, and you'll hear the other one go, it just gone.
It is a proper earworm. If you want to come to the game, even if you weren't in the last one, that's fine. Do come in. Hopefully what I've just written there, I haven't tested it. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that it's just going to work. Yeah, I've got the pictures here. 2 more players who aren't in. I don't see 8 Minky yet. And I don't see... lol, Matt. Lingo. Is Lingo back? Is Lingo not coming back? I think that's the only names I'm missing. Lingo and 8 Minky. Lingo's going to sit this one out. Okay, mate. That's fine. Is 8 coming back? I don't see 8 there at the moment. 8. I shall ping him. No drama if not. Let's change the camera. You're making dinner, good man. Alright. Let's go to the round then. And before we carry on, let's overwrite the scores. Oh yeah, we've got a new player in. Is David B not joining us? Ah. Time Striker, you can inherit David Bodycombe's score. I don't know where David's gone. I counted the same number and hadn't realised that Time Strike was here and David was not. Hello, Time Strike. Welcome to the stream, mate. Right, let's overwrite some scores then. Sponsored by Panasonic. Yeah, it does work quite well for the TV display. Hello, mate. Right, fingers crossed this all works. So let's start with Innis. No, let's start with Clive the Legend because that's first. He's first on my list. Clive the Legend, according to my records, you had 8 overwrite scores. Hey! Love it when a plan comes together. Cycle Space had 11. Hey! I can't believe I made it work. I'm genuinely amazed. DC Simmons had 15. Hey! That is never going to get old. No, it probably will. Innis had 16. Hey! I'd say A. I can't say. Yes! Hey! Sorry. I'm going to stop that out. Jimmy T had 9 overwrite scores. Yes. Carr had 8 overwrite scores. Yes. Cola had 20 and was very much in the lead. Overwrite scores. Yes. You'll reassert yourselves after the end of the first question, by the way. Matt had 10 overwrite scores. Yay. Who was next? Pum and Ben had 9 overwrite scores. And then Ramsey Fox had 7 overwrite scores. And then Samster had 14 overwrite scores. And then Tipster had 13. Defending champion here, Tipster, from the demo. And finally, Time Strike, you're inheriting David J. Bodycombe's score of 15 overwrite scores. There we go. Right. So, hopefully those rules are explained and you remember from before. 5 if it's a bonus question, 3 in the first 5, 2 in the next 5, 1 in the last 5. No point loss if you're wrong, but you're frozen out of the next question. Whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. Here are your options. Waterloo, Buckaroo, Boogaloo, Cuckoo, Taboo, Hullabaloo, Cockapoo, Voodoo, Bamboo, Yahoo, Tattoo, Baloo, Vindaloo, Peekaboo, Cockatoo, and Shampoo. Those are your options. The game is going to begin. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question 1. Keep your eye on the bot, of course. When I play Google That, I really don't enjoy the early bird. I much prefer... 2 points there to Ramsey Fox. Oh, a few people getting it wrong. Samson getting 1, Car getting 1. And a few people freezing themselves out. Tips to Cyclespace and Matt freezing themselves out there. Yes, E Taboo was the answer. 3 players frozen out there. And we go to question 2. I keep the grand total of 2 bottles in the bathroom. One is shower gel, the other is... some 3 points sneaking in there. A couple of 2 pointers as well. And that's time. P, shampoo was the answer. Nobody frozen out of this question. My favourite song from the Jungle Book is definitely one of the ones sung by... Time Strike, whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot. Just the letter. There you go, good man. A little bit of a change in the scores. Yes, it was Baloo. Baloo was the answer. On we go then, question number 4. Origin of Symmetry is pretty good, but I much prefer Muse's live album. Oh, no one taking a risk. Oh, Jimmy is, but he's wrong. Freezing himself out. Tips has got himself a single point there, 17. Yes, Hullabaloo was the answer. Just Tips are getting the right one there. Jimmy freezing himself out of this next question. Oh, and bad luck, Jimmy. It's a bonus question as well. 5 points flat rate, no timer on this one. That bird is so pretty. It looks just like a parrot. Yeah, it's a... Five points flat if you can get this one right. Most players. Clive sitting this one out, and of course Jimmy frozen it was a cockatoo. On we go. Question number 6. This 1080 Ti is pretty good, but I remember the days of... Cola's in with 2 points. Oh, Innes and Tips are both freezing themselves out there. Card just sneaking an answer in at the last second there. Yes, Voodoo. The Voodoo graphics card. And it's time for another bonus question. Innes and Tipsy are frozen out of this one, I'm afraid, but 5 points for everyone else flat rate if you can get this. I can get the saddle on there, but whenever I go for the cowboy hat, it goes off. That's why I don't play. My wife is currently corpsing at the moment. B, Buckaroo was the answer. Well done if you got that. No one frozen out of this one. Question 8. You know what? Gmail is overrated. I'm switching back to... Lots of answers coming in. 5 seconds. It's J, Yahoo. Everyone who answered that getting that one right. Well played. On we go to question number the next. 9. A korma? What's the point in even having a curry? I'm going to be having a chicken. Time Strike and Clive. There's Time Strike, Clive. I feel we may have lost Clive from the game. Poor Clive. Next question, question number 10. Oh, it's a bonus question. 5 point flat rate. No one's frozen out on this one, so good luck. Question 10. Well, looks like we're heading for lockdown 2. Electric. And that is time. Boogaloo. I've mentioned it a couple of times tonight. Electric Boogaloo. Here we go. One more question. No, 2 more questions. Number 11. I can never remember the name of that really catchy ABBA song. Oh, hang on. It's... Yes, it's A, Waterloo. Well done if you got that. One more question in this round. Here it comes. That's the cutest dog I've ever seen. Thanks, it's a Cocker Spaniel cross Poodle cross. More commonly known as... Oh, Cycle Space getting that one wrong at the end there, but no penalty. It was Gia Cockapoo. The red herrings, Cuckoo, Bamboo, Tattoo, and Peekaboo. Well done if you avoided those. Let's have a look at the scores. No bonuses in that round. No one getting them all right. But that is the end of round 2. And Cola is still in the lead with 49. Innes in second with 42. DC Simmons has got 41. Ramses, Fox and Samster and Carl all have 40. Pum and Ben has got 39. Tips has got 38. Matt's on 36. Cycle Space on 35. Jimmy 31. Time Strike on 26. And Clive on 8. I feel we might have lost Clive. Just a hunch. Maybe he's gone to have dinner or something. Right, that is the end of round 2. Hopefully that scoring system worked better. It feels like it works better, and it feels like it's. Thank DC. I did like 21 the other night. I'm looking forward to doing like 40 odd on Saturday. And I imagine it won't be quite as good then, but thank you all the same. We're going to go on to round number 3. Round 3 is Stars and Stripes. This one is written exclusively by my wife, Mrs. Flush, for whom you have to thank for this round. Now, this round is a little bit different scoring-wise. As you can see, there are only 12 options in this round rather than 16. There are only 9 questions, so there are still 3 red herrings in this round. In addition to that...
Thank me, Jimmy T. You haven't seen the questions yet.
Now, in this round, the slight difference here is that it's a sort of accumulator round. The first one you get right will get 1 point. The next one you get right will get 2. The next one you get right will get 3. If you abstain, there is no penalty and you don't break your streak. So you can go get the first one and the second one and then abstain, and then the fourth one will be worth 3. So every question you get right without getting one wrong will be worth 1 more point. The minute you get one wrong, you break that streak. You don't lose points, and you're not frozen out of any questions, but if you get one wrong, you break the streak. So the longer you go on, the more careful you've got to be, otherwise you reset back to 1 point. And at the end of this round, if anybody manages to get all 9 questions correct, then you get a bonus 5 points. The maximum streak being 45, plus a bonus 5 will give you 5 points. So think carefully as to whether or not you're going to answer, because abstaining won't break your streak, but getting one wrong will. Weakest link minus Anne Robinson and minus the you can abstain. You can't really abstain on the weakest link, so you can abstain here and preserve your streak, so to speak. Right, let's reveal the options. The round is Stars and Stripes. You're going to do washing, Jimmy T. Be quick. Be quick, Jimmy T. is all I would say. Options are A, New York, B, Los Angeles, C, Las Vegas, D, Dallas, E, Phoenix, F, Chicago, G, Washington, D.C., H, Seattle, I, San Francisco, J, Miami, K, Austin, and L, Philadelphia. Same premise as before, just whisper the answer to the bot. Go ahead, I'll be back for the final round. Good man. All right, we'll see you there. Good luck, have fun. Here's round 3, it's the Stars and Stripes. What is the capital city of the USA? Everybody starting their streak off with the right answer, G, Washington, D.C. Well played. You'll go purple if you're on a streak, blue if you're not. Question 2. Which of these is the title of a 1975 musical about female prison inmates? Not everybody going for this one. But those players abstaining do not break their streak. They stay on 2. F, Chicago was the right answer. Question 3. Finish the 1993 film title, Sleepless in... And there we go. Looks like all active players have got an answer in, and it's the right answer. It was, of course, H, Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle. On we go. Question 4. In which city would you find the Golden Gate Bridge? Those pop-up scores should be appearing over the top of everything else. I couldn't figure that out before. I still need to look at that. I, San Francisco was the right answer. So everyone who's active is now on a streak. Question 5. Where was home to the characters from the sitcoms Friends, Seinfeld, and How I Met Your Mother? DC Simmons is not going to have a go. He's going to sit this one out, but he is going to preserve his streak by abstaining. Let's go on to question number 6. Complete the title of the 1971 book by Hunter S. Thompson, Fear and Loathing in... A couple of people trying to preserve their streak. They're not taking a guess and getting it wrong. C, Las Vegas was the answer. On we go to question number 7. CSI had spin-off series set in New York and which other city? There we go. It was J, Miami. Well done if you got that one right. Most people, well, that looks a bit. On to question number 8. What is the capital city of the state of Texas? And there we go. Again, everyone who is active answering correctly. 5-point bonus if you get a perfect round here, by the way. Here we go. Question number 9, the last one of the round. Hollywood is a neighborhood in the central region of which city? Samster sitting this one out. B, Los Angeles was the right answer. And the red herrings there, Dallas, Phoenix, and Philadelphia. Let's have a look at the scores. Oh, a few bonus points being given out there. So, Cola is in the lead with 99, Innes has 92, Pum and Ben has 89, Tipster has 88, Ramsey Fox 76, along with Time Strike on 76, along with Carr on 76, DC Simmons on 69, Samster on 68, Matt on 64, Cycle Space 63, Jimmy 31, and Clive on 8. So, that is the end of round number 3, and we're going to go to the final round. Is it that button? Yes. The final round this week is Oscar bait. Oscar bait. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm just going to explain the rules, and then you've got to figure it out from there. When I press the magic button, the description of what you're looking for will appear at the top. 16 answers will also populate around the sides. Of those 16 answers, 6 of them will fit with the category that has been given at the top. 10 of them will not. This is basically Wipeout. To submit your answers for this, you need to whisper 6 characters to Persephone's Twitch bot. So, for example, A, B, C, D, E, F, for example. Thanks for having you. You're very welcome, Jimmy T. Whisper it as a single message without commas, without spaces, just as a single message. For example, as Matt is saying there, A, B, C, D, G, H, for example. If you are right and you get all 6, you will get 100 points. The next person to get all 6 will get 90. The next person to get all 6 will get 80. The next person to get all 6 will get 70, and so on. So, a minute and maybe a bit more to win it. Yeah, as Ash is saying, hello Ash. 90 seconds is what you've got. I've changed the thing where it staggers the start time. Everyone gets a free reign at the beginning and everyone sees the answers at the same time, so it's a little bit open part, but obviously the people with the highest scores have the highest advantage at the moment. You've got 90 seconds to fit them all together. If you're wrong, it will tell you exactly how many you got right. It won't tell you which ones you got right, but it will tell you how many you got right, and you'll be frozen out for 5 seconds before you can resubmit. The bot will also ping you. This will be a very good litmus test for how well the bot is going to respond to your message. It should ping you as soon as you submit how many you got, and it will also ping you as soon as you're able to retype. So, you've got to find 6 things that fit with the category. You've got 90 seconds to digest all the information and get your answers in. Remember, no spaces, no commas. Good luck. Have fun. The final round is Oscar bait. Here are your options. There Will Be Blood, 2007, Amadeus 1984, Brokeback Mountain 2005, Avatar 2009, Gravity 2013, Slumdog Millionaire 2008, The English Patient 1966, The Exorcist 1973, Star Wars 1977, The King's Speech 2010, The Godfather 1972, The Revenant 2015, The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King 2003, A Streetcar Named Desire 1951, The Thief of Baghdad 1940, Psycho Spaces Fan 3, Joker 2019. Identifies 6 films that won 6 or more Academy Awards. Cycle Space Fan 3 and now changed to 2. Ooh, we're not getting beyond 3 at the moment. And you're down to a minute. You've got a minute left. Start submitting. Plum and Ben's found 2. Ramsey Fox has found 4, the new personal best here. Innes is up to 3, Cola's up to 2, Dave's up to 1, Sam's up to 2. Match has found the 1. Anyone else going to have a guess? Innes has found 4. Sam's has found 3. Matt's found 3. Tips has found 3. Time Strike's found 2. 3 each from Samster and Matt. 3 from Cycle Space. Gone under 30 seconds. Car's found 5 of them. Oh, Car, you're so close. Just 1 missing. Is anyone going to find all 6? Oh, the cards are squeaking at you. Anyone going to find the 6? 10 seconds to go. Matt's got 4. 1 more attempt. Car's still on 5. And that is time. Oh, my friends, nobody managed to breach the wall. Let's have a look at the answers. Amadeus, Gravity, Slumdog Millionaire, The English Patient, Star Wars, would you believe, and The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. All won 6 Oscars. 5 the best there from Car, but unfortunately no one breaching the wall. No, I wouldn't have put Star Wars in there until I looked it up earlier, Samster. I couldn't believe it when I read it. Yeah, but yeah, it won. I think it won 7 actually. It was a mistype on the wiki page. I looked up the actual wiki thing, but yeah, Star Wars won 6. I think it was 7 Oscars. So it's not no winners this time. We're not going to play that game because, of course, the scores from before count. And the winner of this game with 99 points, congratulations, must go to our friend Cola. Well done, Cola. 99 points, and you have emerged victorious. Nobody breaching that final wall. But I hope that plays a little bit more fun than last time without all the weird scoring. The scoring is much simpler than it was. Hopefully it's a bit more helpful with pings back from the chat as well. Anything that you need to add to that, or you feel like you could add to that, pop over to the Discord, write it into suggestions. We're going to have a triple bill of this on Saturday evening, which means I've got to write some new questions. It was so much fun writing questions. I'm really sorry I paused at round 2. But I hope you like that. I really enjoyed writing questions. It's really good fun to write questions for. I am going to publish the app so we can have some community questions. In the interim, does your Whisperbox still obscure some of the screen, Samster? Because I've tried to rearrange it so that the Whisperbox will only cover me and Der Herringmeister, but none of the actual answers. Is it still covering I and J? Oh, that's really annoying. I did this whole change of layout to avoid the Whisperbox covering I and J. I think it's Carl said it's going to come down to screen resolution, and there's all to do with screen resolution. There's only so far I can accommodate for that without moving everything, and even moving everything up isn't going to accommodate for it because Twitch will insist on having a certain size. Yeah, on 24 and 27, I'm sure it is fine. I mean, I'm running on 32-inch egg on the game, and I'm sure it is fine. But if you're playing it on your phone, maybe, or if you're playing on an old laptop that's a 17-inch, it's going to be a problem. And I think I've accommodated about as far as I can. Just have to remember 2 boxes. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. It's not fun. But if you're on an old laptop that's only a 17-inch, 15-inch screen, then you're going to have the same problem. And I don't want to exclude people just because they're playing on a laptop. But yeah, I mean, not everyone has real PCs. You've got to bear that in mind, Egg. Yeah, it's I think I've done as much as I can in terms of moving it over because I know the Whisperbox is the bottom right. I'll look again at it when I look at the VOD tomorrow and see what happens. But yeah, there it is. It would be cool if you could change the dimensions of the Whisperbox, but Twitch is a bit fastidious like that, so not much to be done. Anyway, that is the end of the official pilot episode of Red Herrings. If you have got any feedback, like I say, if you have got any feedback, do head over to the suggestions section of the Discord. Write it into suggestions. I think I've covered most of the bases apart from obviously that fairly alarming bug in the Question Writer app where it saves the questions to the... I might even fix that tonight before I go to bed because that's such a clanger of an error. And there was probably something else that I wrote down before that I now can't remember. But if you've got suggestions, head over to Discord. We're going to be playing a triple bill of this on Sunday night. No, we're not. We're going to be playing a triple bill of this on Saturday night. Sunday night is a Pinnacle Larder with Tipster over at twitch.tv. No, that's not how you spell Pinnacle. Pinnacle Larder with Tipster and Captain Waddles Sunday night at 7. In the meanwhile, you've got Ash, who I think is doing Wipeout tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed this, you'll enjoy Ash's tomorrow with Wipeout tomorrow at 8. And I think he's got 1 versus 100 on Friday. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that is what is going on. Tomorrow is Wednesday, is Ash. Thursday is Quizzy Dan. Thursday at 8 for his Quizzy Bingo. 1 versus 100 on Friday. Thank you for the confirmation, Tipster. Quizzy Bingo with Dan on Thursday. What else? Matt the Ref is back and streaming from Monday next week. He's going to be doing In It to Win It from Monday night at 8 o'clock. He started this week, but carrying on next Monday at 8 PM BST. I'm back on Saturday, triple bill of red herrings. You've got Quets in the interim on various channels. And I'm going to be back next Tuesday with Blockbusters and The Code for week 2 of the month, when they've Blockbusters and The Code, which will be really good fun. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for playing Millionaire. Congratulations to our winners earlier on. I hope, congratulations to Coda on winning the pilot, the official pilot, not the demo, but the pilot of Red Herrings. Anything you'd like to suggest to this, do pop yourself into the Discord. I've done some closing credits, so do enjoy those. Until next time, I have been Royal Flush. Be splendid to each other. Stay safe. I'm going to go and watch coverage of the American election probably now and keep my fingers crossed that sanity will prevail. Until next time, peace out, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Take care. Enjoy the credits. And good night.